Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Smooth, aka Mr. Do What It Do, aka Always on the Move, and this is episode 21 of the Phone Home Podcast.
Talk to him.
Hey, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Bip, Commission Cowboy, Jew, man. Going live from Cherokee to Jupiter. You know what it is. Hey, let's do it, baby. Episode 21. You know what it is. It's about to be a savage episode. Let's get it.
Hey, man, it's your boy 83. Not the number, but the name. You know what I'm saying? What's 80 plus 3? 83. 3 on the shoulders, man.
What's up, man? Glory to the Most High. Shout out to the boy too, man. It's your boy Terrell Tarantino, aka Terrell Wheels, aka T Wheels, aka T Wheels on the tank, aka the Cara Blindada, aka the Iron Fist hitting you harder than ever, baby. Coming at you with episode 21. That's what it is.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Big Darren. We live from the loft, episode 21. Phone home. Let's get it.
Live from the loft, baby.
Live from the loft, baby.
But hey, that has got to be the most.
Hey, there. Oh, my bad, Bill. Hey, there. You know, the whole time I thought you said live from the loft. That bitch say from the loft.
Yeah, the loft. The loft.
LOFT.
I'm gonna make my new shit live from the loft, though. You know
Hey, there. Turn your brightness up on your camera. We can't even see.
Oh, okay,
God,
hold on.
My color, nigga.
My screen. Hold on, give me 1 second. My screen went it's updating.
Okay.
Y'all can still see me though, but it's dark.
Yeah.
Right?
We gonna keep running.
Yeah, okay. Nah, it's coming up. I just can't
like
see
your ass
y'all.
a witness on a documentary or some shit.
It's gonna brighten up smooth. It's just it's updating.
Look like he's just trying to black out his face. He's telling some top secret business over here.
Yeah, as far as witness here, he requested that we do not show his identity.
That's what it is. My screen went black. It's
nigga deep boy talk, ain't the nigga voice and everything. We know nigga know your silhouette. We know who you is.
Hey, bro. Yeah. Hey, I was watching a documentary about the cartel, and they had like a little dude. If I work with him, I would have known it was him. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why I be wondering why people do that shit. Like, it's like you might well don't even tell. Like,
right? Just sit out, bro. Don't even do that.
And then if I work with you and then I go black out and they got me standing up 6'3", hear my voice and shit, nigga, that think, nigga.
Hey, that shit. It's off topic, but that shit kind of happened to my mom. She used to work at a bank. And nigga she went to high school with, he came in and he robbed the bank. And so my mom, she thought the nigga was playing, and she was like, Tyrone, is that you?
That's like a real set it off situation. Remember in the beginning with Frankie?
Damn.
Y'all remember that?
I'm gonna thump your ass with that damn gun.
Knock thy ass.
Oh, Tyrone, that's you.
Hey, that shit make you get away. Hey, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
dang.
And ran out that bitch.
That nigga got caught. That nigga got caught a mile down the road.
Damn, man.
Dang, he didn't get far at all.
Shit, nigga, if a couple got blown, then where he gonna go?
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
And that's like that real life situation. I've set it off though. That's what happened to Frankie in the beginning of the thing. She knew the dude, and she was like, stop playing. He was like, I'm not playing. I was like, dang, that's crazy though. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Well, speaking of money, man, how y'all feel about Dr. Umar, man? How y'all feel about what's going on with that shit?
I hope,
man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I hope. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, so I just hope it ain't true, man, or that he ain't been scamming people. That's my little 2 cents, you know.
What you about to say, Dink?
I like Dr. Umar, although I don't agree with everything he say, but for the most part, you know, I like him. The question is he
panhandling? That's the question.
Is he panhandling?
Right.
I don't want to say so because I trust him. Don't get me wrong, I'm not giving no money. But I mean
that mean you don't trust him, then.
No, I'm not a so all right, so let me explain. I do believe if you are a follower of him, he has the right to, you know, to ask. You know what I'm saying? He a follower. It's just like Farrakhan or anybody. If you're gonna accept him to make a stand for you in a way, because even Farrakhan even Farrakhan quoted to say, man, look, man, y'all go do your work. Y'all do your daily stuff, man. Y'all don't talk back to the bosses. That's what I'm for. So if he's doing that, you know, I mean,
if he's representing you like
he's representing, yeah. It's just like church. I mean, some people disagree or agree with tithes and offering, but I mean, if you following him and you think he is, you know, I think he got a right to ask. If he going through it, like, hey, look, bro, you know, I ain't got friends out here like y'all. I done created more enemies than friends representing for us, and I'm going through it. So as a favor, I'm asking, you know, everything ain't going as planned as I thought. So can I get that? I don't, you know, I hope he not lying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anything could be a scheme. You know, it's here nor there. Even if he is lying, I think whoever a follower of him should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I think. Oh, go ahead, Smooth.
I 100% agree with you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, bro. I think it's easy. Like, to me, it's easy. Like, you got to look at the message he been spreading. You know what I'm saying? The last 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's been nothing but positivity for black people. You know what I'm saying? You know, self-worth type shit. That's valuable information that he's given the community. You know what I'm saying? So if he has come across, and how many times has he asked for money publicly?
Well, this twice now, right? Just twice.
You know what I'm saying? But shit,
This will make twice. But do he he don't ask for donations. He asks for you to donate like to the school and stuff like that.
Right. So like, to me, like, I don't feel like it's not like he's constantly coming to people asking for money and stuff like that. You know, I think it's just you know, it's a tough situation now.
Now, what do you feel about this though, Smooth? Do you feel okay? Because he had this school, I know for sure, probably like going on 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you feel that? Because at first I thought he was gonna be built in Africa or something like that, or he was looking for land for it, and I guess that this is where he found it at, right, in Delaware. And so, do you think that I seen the videos of the school where he walked through, he's showing like his library, but do you think that he's having a hard time getting the school set up and doing it the right way, or do you think all this stuff is happening? Because I'm gonna tell you from what I know. So first the school got broken into, they vandalized all his library, his just the whole where they painted the walls. He showed all of this, and he said it got vandalized. Then second thing is, I guess he was dealing with the pastor and this lady, and they did something with his account, and now his accounts are frozen. His account, that was almost a month ago. His accounts are still frozen, and so now he's asking for donations to pay for the school. And so, do you think he has the funds to pay for the school if his accounts were not frozen? And if so, do you think he's going to get those funds back, those donations?
Oh, well, shit, I thought one of y'all boys was going to step up. But I
mean, he asked you.
All right. So I kind of feel like, I mean, bro, like, I feel like, you know, I think we had this conversation of, you see, it kind of relate to the conversation we had last week and the conversation we had weeks prior.
Yep.
About like, you know, scammers and shit like that, or who we think scamming. I think a lot of this stuff, bro, is the barrier of entry is not as easy as we think it is.
Yeah.
And to the people on the outside looking in, is that the way, outside looking in?
Yes. Yep.
Those people think that this is just supposed to be like a smooth transition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just to relate it to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a situation I can relate to. I have a house in a historic district that I bought March the 5th. I bought it March the 5th. I had the people in the neighborhood, they put a stop work order on the house. They put a stop work order on April the 16th. I have not worked on that house in 4 months because they put a stop work order on it. Then I had to go to the historic district. I had to get it approved. Then I got it approved. Then I had to go through permitting. Still ain't got approved. That's 4 months. And I'm still paying on it. Ain't made a dime off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like little, who knows? Who knows?
Right. That's
the intricacies of putting it. I'm talking about a house.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
We talking about a black man who's a Pan-African trying to put together a school. Man,
That's gonna be super
do you
hard.
not think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
these folks gonna put him through the ringer?
Yep.
That makes
Now,
sense.
can they stop it? Nah, they probably can't stop it. But
But
what
they
we
can
gonna
do
do
little
is,
fines and shit like that. Like,
even further than that, we gonna leak you till your money dry.
Play the
You know what
long
I'm
game.
saying?
Play the long game.
true.
Big bank take little bank at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, if you because they know, for instance, if your money limited,
Facts.
and you probably like barely keeping this thing afloat as is anyway. So in my head, I think that, man, I for one, I think, man, we in a space where like we have enough. And I ain't, and I hate to say rappers and all these people need to kind of come to his aid, but I do think that this is a space where you could, we could all pitch in. And if if he is who he say he is, like, why can't we all get together as a collective and like make this like make him whole? You know what I mean? Because it's a good message. And if he is scamming, man, that's on him. That's on him. Like, because I like what Smooth said about his message, man. His message is like know thyself, love thyself, like look at your brother and like love that man, you know what I mean? And just pan-Africanism and all of that, like that's good. That's good information. And once a brother on that magnitude is doing something, you got to get behind it until he show you otherwise. That's my opinion about it.
Right. And I agree with that too. And my biggest thing is him getting it actually getting it done. And I think what it is okay. No, this is my next question for the whole group. It's like, from the outside looking in, it's like just in these past few months, not even the 10 years he's been trying to do it, right? It's like, damn, it's like when it rains, it pours, right? So like him getting the fines on the school, them vandalizing the school this year, them his bank accounts getting frozen, him being not able to access his money. So it just look, I can just imagine what he feel like. Let's just say it is true. All of this is true. And then it just looked like, damn, like it looked like he like, lying in a sense, right? Because like he just keep asking. But do y'all think that that's possible? That all that stuff can happen within a time frame of, like, let's say 6 months?
I definitely think so, because it, like you said, to me it's a real thing. When it rains, it pours. Some people get in a situation where it just seems like they can't get a break, or things just happen back to back to back. So I do believe it's possible. I think so.
I mean, like you said, like T Will said, when it rains, it pours. So that's true. But when the sun shines, it shines. You have those type days and shit.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
You got to have an opposite. If it weren't for joy, it wouldn't be pain, or however you want to say that. But like, once again, though, I don't think that should be the question, because this nigga never led us. I ain't gonna say us because I'm not like a follower, but I like
Right. But the
Right.
black community, we get what you're saying.
He never led nobody astray. You see what I'm saying? At least it's not proven that he did.
Right.
Now, I know he got some
Ain't no cases, ain't no
Yeah.
no legal,
So-
like, far as, yeah.
So my biggest thing, like, even with, I disagree, not disagree, but what Bill was saying about, and I ain't disagreeing with you, but with the rappers, that's one of my things. One of the last episodes, episode 4, whatever episode that was, about us sticking together. Like, you got somebody that's really, he is, quote unquote, standing up for us. But the people that be talking about culture, we ain't nobody behind that nigga. Like, we ain't heard no rapper endorse that nigga. None. I mean, y'all let me know if I'm lying. I have not heard one rapper endorse that nigga. Not even conscious Kendrick Lamar. So I'm just saying. So that's why I be talking about, like, previous episode, when people talk about, oh, we sticking together, then we bring up, Tulsa. But I'm like, bro, in the present, I don't see people just saying, hey, look, hey, shout out Dr. Umar, we going to the Lumar, like, whatever, rap song or nothing.
That was horrible, by the way.
That was a ball.
But what you about to say, T Will? I think it's because what he represents, right?
I was just
like,
what he represents, though.
I was about to say.
Go ahead, T Will.
Well, the question that I was going to ask everybody is, do you think by rappers getting behind him, do you think that maybe become detrimental to their career, though, because he is so pro-black? You see what I'm saying?
What I think
that's
it
exactly
is,
what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, T Will. Like, we supposed to be quote unquote Mr. Kendrick Lamar pro-black. Like,
Cause I think it boils down to what Dr. Umar stands for, right? He stands for Pan-Africanism, right? But does he represent like is he a Christian? Is he a Hebrew Israelite? Is he a Muslim? Is he Moorish? What does he stand for, right? So like
I'm cutting you off because those questions you asking or the points you making don't matter to me, to be honest.
Oh no, not to you. I'm just saying for the hip hop community.
Saying to the culture.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My bad. My apologies. I'm not saying directly at you. I know it's
I know
general,
what you're saying, D.
It's general question. My bad. But them questions shouldn't be a question to rappers. When you got some people, you're talking about Muslim, well, some people rap Malcolm X. We rap violence. So you think you're going to, like,
that's true.
What's stopping you saying, oh, no, he talking about Pan-African or he talking about pro-black, but you just talking about I might rape a bitch, take it, like, come on, like, that's what I'm saying. So you can't pick and choose a saying, especially when it's, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be talking about us sticking together. Like, it's nothing there.
Well, what you gonna say, Smooth?
I think what Darryl trying to say is, it kind of relates. We talked about this a long time ago too. I think it kind of relates to, and I think Dink, you even said something about it. I think you was the one who said something about it. Like, if you too pro-black, like, people they can support you in other endeavors and other things. But if you too pro-black, you don't look good to the quote unquote market. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who supports him, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, might not get that look from the commercial world because that's too right. That's too right.
That's why I asked y'all that. That's exactly why I said.
And then he's he's not like a Farrakhan, right? Like, even white people kind of like
no, he's a Farrakhan.
Like no, I mean, like, in the sense of like publicity wise, right? Like, Farrakhan can like politic with white Americans, black Americans, Mexican Americans. Like, Umar is just like I would say like left wing, off road, Afro Pan-Africanism. Hey, if it ain't black, it ain't right.
Radical,
like,
I would say.
Don't sneak with no snow bunnies. Like, he's like, and then so my biggest thing is I feel like a lot of rappers don't align with him, far as like, because we don't know what Dr. Umar is, right? We know he's spiritual, but we don't know if he's a Christian. We don't know if he's Muslim. We don't know if he's Hebrew Israelite. So that stops the Christian church from going in and promoting or donate to him, because they might not know what he represents in his message. That stops Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam from coming in, because he might be preaching against what they're preaching against, right?
Okay,
and that stops the Hebrew Israelites too. So it's like, what does he represent? He represents black. We know he represents black, but to what extent, and who does he align with? We know he's a spiritual being and he preaches this, but we don't know if he's Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelite.
That's a
right?
good point you made. Yeah, I like that.
Because like a Christian won't promote to a Muslim church, and a Muslim church won't promote to or donate to a Christian church. That's like, because that's like basically war.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
Not war, but like a divide and conquer sense, because we on this side, you on this side. So where does Umar stand? It's like he's like a left wing. Like he's like the People Party, essentially.
So there, in general, this is what I'm saying. Like, that shit don't matter.
Well, it don't, but it do.
No, let me finish. So what I'm saying is, people pick and choose. Yeah, like you ain't lying about that. Like, far as pick and choose, I'm telling you why those questions shouldn't matter, because it has shown before that it did not matter. I mean, we got Creflo Dollar in the video with Jermaine Dupri and Ludacris.
But they align with Christianity. But look, Jermaine Dupri and Luda, they kind of align with Christianity. You know what I mean?
No. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. So you can follow some stuff, but then you can't follow other stuff. So that's the same reason I'm saying you can promote Umar, but you may not agree with everything. I'm sure Creflo Dollar don't agree with everything Ludacris say. He might be Christian.
I think what he's saying, but see, it's a hidden piece what Darryl is saying though. What he's saying, a lot of that is still aligned with religion. Being black is still like a difference. So like those people will align religiously, and a lot of that has the white man ideology in it. But Dr. Umar is separate from all of that.
Right.
So
like
it might not be people who even want to be, deal with that.
Right, because like it's a lot of flack that coming. Like I love what he preached, but he preaches from a stance of like, like maybe like going against like Christianity or going against Islam. You know what I'm saying? And just being like, because he wants you to go back to Africa, and we know a lot of African religions and cultures deal with like traditions, and so he's trying to break that mold or that tradition of being stuck in like a quote unquote religion. And so I feel
I'm not. My bad if it seems like I'm disagreeing with
you.
Oh
no, I know you're not, Dean. I know you're not. But I get what you're saying. It shouldn't matter.
Or it sounds like I'm disagreeing with Smooth, because I get y'all point. Like I totally understand that point, because I already know if you too left, it's over with. That same in that episode you're referring to, Smooth, is the Cassinet. When I was telling Bill, I was like, nigga, that ain't no bridge. That's just, hey, let me get this. There ain't nobody looking at Cassinet of being a, what you call it? I can't put Dr. Umar in Target because shit, this nigga gonna kill my whole brain. So I know exactly what you mean. Nigga, like I'm pro-black, but we ain't there. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I know
exactly
like
what you're saying. I ain't disagreeing with it. I was just simply saying that at the end of the day, what y'all keep saying ain't really even got nothing to do with what I was saying, far as like, or somebody too far too left. The thing is, basically what y'all boiling down to is money. That's basically what y'all boiling down to. Because if I represent this nigga, what am I losing? You see what I'm saying?
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Ask y'all, do y'all think that it's detrimental for these boys' careers to stand next to him because
it's money? Right. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. So niggas don't really. Basically, what's going on is the same thing our hypothetical that we asked last week. And I know, I don't know, we keep the episode but the same thing we asked last week. Would you end racism?
Garbage.
Huh?
That bitch is in the garbage.
Oh yeah, toss it. It did have, but that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, I listen to everything we say. Niggas say they'll rather keep 40 mil over racism. Okay. So that's back to what we're saying.
Yeah,
niggas don't give a fuck about what he's talking about because that's gonna ruin my 40 mil.
Or look at this thing. This what I think it is though. Okay, so it's like Ron Paul, right? A lot of people love Ron Paul, right?
RuPaul, what the fuck?
No, Ron Paul.
I ain't like RuPaul at
all. The president, right? Who ran for president, and his name Ron Paul.
I don't even know, brother.
I can't. You educating me right now.
Okay. So he runs, or what's the dude? Who worked for Trump now? His daddy died. Kennedy. I'd use him.
Robert Kennedy,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He ran against Trump, right? But he didn't get a lot of votes. Why did he not get a lot of votes? It's because majority of America is taught to vote either Democratic or Republican. Right. We don't vote no National Party, Free Party, or any other party and so that's my thing with Umar. He needs to align him, but I know he ain't gonna do this. I ain't telling him to do this. I ain't saying what he doing is wrong. I'm just saying I feel like he would get more promotion or more backing from rappers and from the public and from religion if he align himself with one of those. So if he aligns himself with Nation of Islam and he preaches that, but I know he don't align with that, but he would get help from the Nation of Islam. He would get help from Farrakhan. He would get help from the Muslims. Right.
Well, I don't necessarily think it's that needs to happen. I just think the people that follow him need to support him. Like
that's true. But I feel like they have been doing that though. They have been promoting. Yes. I just feel like now he might get the money. We just
right. And I will say this too. He got to get his business in order.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand. Like a lot of this is like we learning. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us. You get in business and you make the money, but you don't know how the business work. I understand that.
And then look, no, I was gonna say Smooth, to your point before you go on. It's like this. We know he's religious, we know he's a spiritual scholar, and he got a degree in psychology. But that don't mean you good at business, at real estate, and setting up a business structure or an entity.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
But to be, I mean, not say he shouldn't have to be. I'm not saying that, but in reality, he shouldn't have to
Hey,
be.
Dink, move your hand. Move your hand.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm not saying that he shouldn't. Like, I mean, know your knowledge. Do you, if you're gonna get into some type of business, know your business. But to me, he shouldn't have to be. He shouldn't have to know real estate and all that stuff to a T. Because if you're gonna be a follower, that's part of you. You know, if you got your followers, you should have
Right.
whoever the real estate's. Hey, look, let me help you with this. Let me help you with that. If you actually following him,
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
I think that's what
That's
he
the same
did.
thing as paying tithes to me.
I
If
think
you
that's
gonna
what he
follow Jesus,
did.
that's
Dink.
part of
I think that's what he did with not to that extent, but with that girl and the pastor, and that's how they trying to get into his accounts.
Yeah, so about like 5-6 years ago, he had a situation where he had hired black contractors and they ran out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
didn't know
you know
about
what I'm
that.
saying? So yeah, this happened like 5-6 years ago.
And we all know that's true, because if you don't know real estate and if you don't know like the housing industry, they
you
will
do not want to deal with niggas in this business.
And look, they will
The
price
last
gouge.
people you deal with on the totem pole.
Like they will price
It's
gouge you.
sad.
Like if you don't know the price of labor and you don't know the price of like equipment and what it costs, they will price gouge the fuck out you, and then they won't complete the job. It's like some folks ask for money up front, and it's just hey.
Yeah, nah, black people definitely got a bad reputation in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So I could kind of believe, what happened. If that did happen, it ain't far fetched.
Hey, and no couch smooth, and I don't want to stay on this as long, but just to basically say what you were saying, like, far as like black people in real estate. Now I don't know how real estate go, but I had 2 black realtors, or talking.
We talking about. I mean, we're not. Let's
yeah, give me straight.
We talking about contractors. We're not talking about anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about contractors and labor type stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Jamaicans. I'm not talking about anybody for the Caribbeans. We talking about
black
niggas.
American, yeah. That and look, and we got to keep this like what you say, smooth, because it's a big difference, right? You got Africans, you got Jamaicans, you got island people, black people, American black people. Like yes,
yeah, we talking about labor. We talking about hard labor.
Hey,
and it's like, and that's why a lot of people get the Mexicans or they get the white people, but then you have to know the business because they will price gouge you.
Oh
you know what I'm saying? So it's like he has to, if he doesn't build a team, he has to be a master at all of this. So we know he's a master at being a Pan-African and speaking the knowledge in that sense, but being a businessman, a real estate, and being knowledledgeable,
a principal. Like,
right. Like to run a school, you need you gotta know how a school is run. Superintendent,
you can speak to it. You can speak to it. You can speak to it.
Yes, look. Hey, I don't know if Dr. Umar really understood what he signed himself up for. Maybe he did, but and I know the brother's smart because he's a psychologist, so I know he got his PhD in that, so I know he's smart. But when you talk about a school, man, you gotta have a principal, you gotta have a curriculum, you gotta have discipline in place, you gotta have social workers, it's so much. You gotta have buses to get the kids to school, you gotta have lunches, like how you gonna feed these kids, like it's so much to talk about with this. And
safety,
yeah, you gotta have security. And
come on now.
And what he don't understand is this right here, right? So what Umar wants to do is, I know he don't want to make a traditional school system, but to me, you have to be a master and almost have a PhD in running a school to even change the rules up. It's like, how can you be, I'm gonna bring it back to rap. How can you be the best rapper if you don't know the rules of the game or how to be a rapper? Like you have to know to change the rules up, right?
Or even if you don't know, you have to have good people on your team that you can delegate these things to. Like you got to have a person that's on the board that actually know curriculum, who actually like looking at the data and saying, okay, these kids are reading on the 3rd grade level, right? And we gotta bring these percentages up every 2 semesters or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like this is what you need on your squad. And maybe he has this and maybe he don't. Like that ain't something I ain't really looked into the weeds of it, but it get real detailed when you talk about curriculum in schools and really like moving the benchmarks, because you can have a school, but is your kids reading on grade level? Like, is these kids proficient at passing state tests? Like, what are we doing here? Or is it just to say you got a school and you doing something for the community, which really ain't helping, actually,
right?
You know, so.
And my biggest thing is, go ahead, Smooth. Go ahead, Smooth.
Why you say it ain't helping?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Because, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that because it's like, what are you gonna teach them?
Yeah, right.
Or are you trying to teach them some African, I don't want to say ideology or mythology, but are you going to teach them like about Egypt? If you're going to teach them about Mansa Musa, what good is that in America? You get what I mean?
Yeah, let them finish. Let them finish there.
Yeah, that too. That's a part of it, but it's like, again, so if you have a first grade, if you have a classroom of first grade kids, right? And these kids are progressing through second grade, third grade, and they get to third grade and they're still reading on the first grade level, because schools go off data, right? So they do these state tests. And for me, I say, if you not pushing the needle forward, then you really, let me take that back.
Because, you was hitting it though.
No. Let me take that back, because I'm not gonna say that he's not helping or that's not doing any good. However, if you gonna jump out there like that and be Pan-Africanism to say that, then you have to be moving the needle, because again, the margin of error is already so short for people of color in that space anyway. So I ain't gonna say he ain't doing no justice or that it ain't doing us no good, because it's still representation at the end of the day.
I think it's good. You said it ain't helping. If it ain't helping, it ain't helping.
And then too, you gotta think about this. You gotta think about this, bro. Like this is why I say, like, bro, a lot of this shit, bro. A lot of this, if you trying to move the needle, bro, you cannot be on TV. You cannot be on camera. You got to be doing what you do.
The spook who sat by the door.
Exactly. You got to, Nipsey said it best. You got to be doing this shit on your lonely, bro, because you got to understand the things that Dr. Umar has said over the years, and then you got to go present this stuff in front of a board of white people. Like, and then they asking you what you teaching. Well, I'm teaching about the betterment of black people and how to white. Like, man, yo, get this shit up out of here, nigga.
I don't think they care if they do teach.
Hey, but here's another thing, though. They're gonna
make it hard. They're gonna make it hard for you to get accredited.
Here's another thing. Here's another thing. Schools run off of government funding, right? Like most schools. All right, and if you're not running off government funding, then you doing private funding, which is grants, and they still run off grants. But there's still rules you got to follow in that space. So,
and if you're not running off that money, you running off the people money.
The people money. So, and we all know, like, the people money.
I'm gonna say this one thing. I'm just gonna say this. And what's the return for the people? Because ain't nobody just giving you money for free.
What's the ROI? What is the ROI?
What if it's a donation?
How long would that go for, though?
It's still a return, because you want to see the school be successful. Yep, you're right, D. You're right.
Right.
But NIL, nigga. Yeah. See, I would donate this nigga. See, I need championships.
Right.
I need to see doctors coming up out this bitch. I need to see niggas graduating. I need to see college graduates.
NIL
I ain't talking about Gulf Coast. I need these niggas in Harvard.
Facts. And what I would like to see
NIL for Dr. Umar stands for niggas isn't learning.
Hey, that's definitely a dub though, because man, it's like
that's crazy, bro. Damn, bro. But I want that to succeed so bad though. In all honesty, because
I would like to see his business plan like for this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if he has a business plan or like they say in cryptocurrency, they have a white paper, right? Like your blueprint. What's the goal for this school, right? Mm-hmm. I would like to see that. Like, and I know his followers would like to see that as well. And I think that's probably another reason why people are calling it a scam or just saying he's just doing this because they haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but But I personally believe in transparency is king, is gold, right? I personally believe that. But you know, when you are too transparent with people that you don't need to be transparent with, then
True.
what does that do
But
for anything? But go ahead,
I was just
Willie.
gonna say, but
Go ahead,
remember that
Willie.
one episode we was talking about how niggas want to see this and that. Smooth was talking about it. He had brought up the point instead of like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I I do understand for the most part as to why he's doing what he's doing. And again, I think because we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, I think we don't know the intricate details of what he may be going through in order to try to accomplish this. So again, you know, I think we should just try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
For sure,
Right.
he
And
deserved it.
again,
He
and
deserved
I
it.
wish,
Yep,
I
he
wish
definitely
too.
do.
I mean, I wish Smooth had could, kind of expand on what he was saying, because we was talking about how a couple episodes ago how we got to see every single detail because of, you know, we may have been, you know, screwed over by other. Do you remember that? Do you remember that conversation we
Yep.
had?
What happened?
We was talking about how. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, you, because just kind of expanding off what Bill was saying, he was talking about how, you know, transparency is king. But I also remember where a couple episodes ago where we was talking about how niggas got,
Oh, yeah.
how we was kind of jumping on niggas for just like that. Why you got to see
Yeah.
every little detail, and you know, because we just making them pay for.
Well, I was talking about the backside of it though, like when shit get bad. You know what I'm saying? I do think you owe it to your stakeholders to keep them updated and keep them informed as the process is going along. You know, if somebody want to see the books, you know, they need to see the books. If somebody want to come to the school, they need to go to the school.
Especially if they're
You know
an
what I'm
investor
saying?
or a donator. Yeah.
Right. So that's on them as well though. Like that ain't just on Dr. Umar. Like if you were invested in this, like you need to go see the school. You need to go see what's going on. That ain't just on Umar to,
Right.
you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember when when I had invested in a restaurant. This was about 6-7 years ago. I had invested in a restaurant, and we had probably like 6 investors. And so the guy who owned the restaurant, he was horrible, a horrible owner. So like I took it upon myself, me and another nigga and a couple of my family members, we bought all the food, we set up the parties and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But you had other people who they was invested, but they would just come to the restaurant and just chill, like, and just look around like, yeah, I own a restaurant. It's like, no, nigga, you got to be boots on the ground until we get this shit up and running. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be all in. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, who's to say who's really on this team? Like, we ain't heard him introduce nobody as like, hey, this is my vice president.
Yep.
Hey, this is da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gave nobody that type of information. You know, I do think, and what I was saying a couple weeks ago is like, when shit get rough, don't be out here blasting everybody on the internet, asking for the profit and loss, especially if you ain't been boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been following the process.
Right.
Because a lot of these niggas, especially who got money around 2019, 2018, 2020 and on, a lot of these folks, that wasn't real money. That was not real money. That was government just printing money. So a lot of people got all this money, and then when shit got real, if you don't got no real business structure, the shit fall apart.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't really know what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Nigga sitting on 200 bands from PPP loan.
Niggas was sitting on millions.
millions.
Come on, man.
millions. Millions.
Come
Hey,
on,
buying
man.
Lamborghinis and all type of shit. Like,
Man.
That ain't just, everybody wasn't getting legit money. But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of people who learning. It's a lot of people who still learning.
Hey, and that's why he deserved the utmost kind of grace in this space, because Dr. Umar, his message is good. It's he seemed like he for the people. Man, get behind it.
and he's been around for 20 years.
Right. Just get behind it, man. Just get behind the message, and let's stamp it if we can. If that hold any weight to the world. You know what I mean?
So speaking of, he was GoFundMe. So speaking of that, I'm doing a little bit of your job, Smooth. So speaking of the GoFundMe, What about the shit with Finesse 2 Time and his mom? You heard about that,
right.
there?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So my thing is, I think he should just pay his goddamn mama bills and be on about it. Cause the thing is, he moved his mama out of the hood into this house. You know damn well your mama, you know his mama financial situation. I ain't gonna say she and damn well ain't got it, but I'm saying, why would you move her into a property that you know she can't afford and you wasn't 100% willing to foot this bill? Like that's my biggest thing. And he shouldn't be giving her, like she said, he get her 1,500 here, 1,000 there, and then 500 here, right? And then that equal up to the rent payment. He should just pay that shit out his account. If he got it like how he say he got it, he buying all his jewelry, and you even move your mama out of her domain where she was living into somewhere better and higher, he should just do it. But now he's trying to make it seem like, oh, your family holds you down. You did this, right? And so my thing is like, you know your mama can't afford that house. Why move her into it and then not pay the bills?
So what he moved her in? I mean, I read up on it.
Oh,
So
what you? Yeah, come on.
So I'm with you as far as what I read. Now, you know, it's always two sides to a story.
Yeah, it's two sides.
Yeah,
but like I know
mean,
he moved his mama to that house because ain't nobody just gonna, like, you know, folks' parents, like your parents, they be comfortable where they at.
Hey,
essentially.
can y'all hear my dog?
No, I can't.
to my dare.
No. He talking about his dog.
Well, I get there.
Can y'all hear my dog?
and my thing is like, you know, your parents ain't gonna move because you making money, right? I don't know too many folks' parents that'll do that. Like, say for instance, like you making good money, and they just go get a house and be like, son, pay for this. Son, pay for this. Nah, it's more like, all right, mama, I done got a record deal. I done got some money in the bank. I done made a couple million. I don't want you staying in this house no more. So I got this house over here. And one thing is, why the fuck he ain't buy the house? Like, that's another thing.
I say this though. So I think we're going a little bit too far on that because we can't check that nigga pockets. I do agree with you, like, cause I ain't gonna lie.
That's
if
true.
I got it, I ain't gonna lie, cause we also can't lie and say some parents won't do that. Cause my parents won't, but I mean.
That's why I said. That's why I said I don't know too many, but
I had cousins and shit that I can tell who mama be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can throw that for me, like just asking to ask. But anyway, I mean, from the two sides I heard, I mean, if I had the cash, I take my mama and everybody be taking care of, not everybody, but my mama and dad, they'll be taking care of about it. And I mean, to like you said, if he moved her out there, then, you know, I feel like as a son, you should take that responsibility for your mama.
Right.
Depends on the relationship, because some people ain't good with their mama.
Even if he ain't good with his mama, if you moved her out there,
well, that's what I'm saying. He had to be good.
That.
You had to be good with your mama if you moved out.
True.
I believe if you ain't good with your mama, I don't think you move
and
out.
I think the one mistake is too is like she was saying like, oh, they putting eviction notice on her. Why the fuck he ain't buy the house? That's one thing. Like, it don't even have to be that house.
Don't take that man. You can't check that man's pockets.
No. I ain't checking his pocket, but he rapped that. He said he got it.
But nah, that's
his rap though.
People who might not understand business though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Just because you got money, he still might not understand.
He might not know how to handle that shit.
Yeah, he might not. Man, my credit score 500, and not knowing that, you know, he can go buy a house cash, or maybe he don't want to put up that much cash to buy a house, 150,000. And we talking about Texas, you know, a house might be 400, 500,000.
Now let me ask you this though, Smooth. How much you think them chains around the neck is though?
Shit, they probably 400, 500,000. You know what I'm saying?
But Darren, I don't think that's fair though, Darren. I don't think
that ain't fair, but
he don't want to get it up for a house. You know what I'm saying? Those chains gonna make him money. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still been, you know, maintaining the image.
And then you don't even know if they real or not, even though he tell you.
Well, we don't know it's real. You right, but then check this out, Dink. And like Smooth,
cloudy, their diamonds all cloudy,
he can go
jewelry
get
all chipped up.
Damn, your mic sound good. My mic sound like that too.
When I see them in the streets, they jewelry cloudy, they diamonds, this, that, hidden. Pimp C would have, man. R.I.P.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of these niggas who they think Charles the White issue. It's a lot of these niggas who don't want Pimp C around, dog.
Yeah,
that's real. Man,
and that's what we getting into. It's the fact that I ain't saying he got it, he don't got it, but his rap say he got it. His neck say he got it. He paying his mama $3,500 rent. You should just, even if you got bad credit, go get you a fucking house loan, or make your mama go get a house loan, and you pay the mortgage. You pay
Well,
the mortgage. That way you can
checking
own
pockets,
shit.
though, Darren.
I don't think it's that simple. I think I got a whole different view than what y'all got. Like,
Okay, tell us.
Just because you got you know what I'm saying, like he got a relationship with his mom and everything, that don't mean that shit can't go south. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You don't know what could have happened with, you know what I'm saying, him and his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She probably said some shit. She probably ain't do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And nigga going through all this shit on the internet. He always going through something. You know what I'm saying? She probably, you know, man, you know what? Fuck that, man. I'm tired. I'm tired.
And that's what.
You know,
That's
That's why I
look,
say it's so
like,
sad, because it is because, like, even just for me personally, this is how I feel. If y'all are going through that stuff, like, keep that off the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's so sad.
fault.
To me that's the sad part. Like, it's like if I was in that kind of situation, I'd probably be like, damn, man, this money that came to this, like me and my family on the internet, you know,
Right.
that's the only thing that I would think of. Like, I mean, yeah, it's cool for us to go through this, but let's not get on the internet with it. It looks crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my.
I feel like his mama felt like he had to go to the internet because. From my perspective,
I get what Darren's saying.
This is my perspective.
Not that I agree with
Everybody
you did,
that get around Finesse 2 times, they fall out with this nigga, right? First off, Moneybagg Yo, before he went to jail, this nigga did all this and then come back to say, oh, Moneybagg was right. Then he got signed to Jay Prince. Then that shit fell out. Them niggas was about to fight.
So hold on. So Jay Prince them and Finesse ain't cool no more?
Hell no. I don't know if they got back cool, but recently, remember they signed him. He was mob ties.
Yeah,
he sure was. I forgot about that.
Him and Jay Prince Jr. was about to get in a fight. He was like, all right, then fight for it then. And, you know, they was like, you feel me? Everybody Finesse 2 times get, to me, it's the way he think, right? It's like, I don't know what it is. I ain't never been around him, but from what I see on the outside looking at everybody he comes in contact with, they always say the same thing, or they always get into it. You got into it with Moneybagg. You got into it with Jay Prince Jr. Now your mama coming out. Oh, his baby mama. His other baby mama, not Sugar. She went off on, okay, that's 3. Now your mama coming out. Your mama ain't gonna do, like, if your mama come out and say something, I'm gonna trust a nigga mama now. I'm gonna trust, even though she wrong and all that, mama now, this the 4th goddamn person now. Like, that's like, if a nigga mama say this nigga fucked up, I'm believing the damn mama.
He got it from somewhere.
No,
that's true, Smooth. That's true. That's true.
And
true. That's true as fuck, Smooth. And my thing is,
no cap though, Smooth. Because I mean, even with some of my cousins, home or not, whatever, and you be trying to figure out, man, like, why you like that? Then you go back to the parent. When you younger, you didn't realize the parent was like that. You're like, oh shit, that's why. And you're like, damn. So
I agree with that.
But and then even and to be honest though, Daryl, you can't even say because somebody mama say fucked up. Cause me and my mama got a good relationship, but let her tell it. She'll think I'm one of the most disrespectful people to her. And I'm like, mom, like, come on now. So I mean, you know, shout out to my mom. We got a great relationship, but I'm just saying.
Shout out to Walter Reed.
Shout out to Walter Reed.
Those niggas on the game be making fun of my mama's name. Forget them niggas, nigga.
Wolverine.
But nah. So I'm like, bro, like, so, you know, sometimes my mom think I don't be caring about it because I miss one day of calling her. Now, they don't call me. So I'm like, all right. So that's what I said. So, but at the end of the day, though, I think you getting to I think you checking pockets. Yeah, I think it's more it is pertinent because he might like Smooth said. At the end of the day, he might I don't want to pay a whole mortgage. I mean, I don't feel like giving up. I remember Smooth was telling me like I had like the money to pay off my car, and Smooth like, nigga, why you gonna get rid of your cash? Nigga, as long as you owe them, nigga, you got cash. You know what I'm saying? So it's 2 different ways of thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts. That's facts.
So I can't go off of a personal thing he may think. So I'm just going based off this. I'm just saying,
Do
Bill,
you
my
think he
mama-
should get a mortgage though, or no mortgage?
I mean, some people don't believe in spending $500,000 one time because how long you
Oh
think
no
you
no
gonna
no
stay in the
no
house?
no no not cash it out, but like instead of paying rent, he just go get a mortgage on a house so his
Well,
mama can.
that's what we saying though. Like
Yeah.
the nigga credit might be he a street nigga.
I was
He
just
a
about to
street
say,
nigga.
I don't think people take into consideration that when you, I think I almost see sometimes these boys. I
That's true,
almost
that's
see
true.
sometimes these boys go from one extreme to the next. They may be coming from a situation where they was dead broke or they was already thinking a certain way. They may have been in survival mode. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
And then here you come, you give them all this money, all this fame, all this glory, all this stuff. And now
You sure you want this fame? You sure you want this
you see what
power?
I'm, and then
Facts.
on
They don't
top,
know nothing about that, Bill. They don't know nothing about that,
you
Bill.
ain't
That's true. As
You're
hell, bro.
Responsible.
your
though.
mentality is still the same. So that's why I can still believe that a real street nigga can be rich and still try to scheme and scam on other niggas. I can literally believe that. I can believe it.
Hey,
believe that.
They,
because you got the money, don't mean your
Man.
mind is changed.
Look, bro, a prime
That's how I
example is-
feel finesse is. I feel
A
like
prime-
finesse is one of the most like he just one of the
listen to the
most
name,
grimy
finesse.
I think little baby like that too. It just seemed like
and he
every-
growing a little bit.
every stream he get on, he be like trying to scheme and finesse. I be like, bro, what are you on?
You
bro?
seen what he did with what's the dude name?
What
Ben
that's what he talking about.
Well, what's his
That's
name?
what
Ben
he talking
Dunn? What's his name? The
I don't know
comedian.
I don't know the guy name, but I think
it's been
it's Playboy something.
Playboy Max, and then
but a
Ben
couple weeks ago.
Ben the Dunn, yeah.
Ben the Dunn.
Bro, I just be
Something
like,
like
bro, why are you doing
Like,
this, bro? Like, but you know what?
mentality
I'd be like, bro, I wonder is he doing this with Rick Rubin and all of them, Michael Rubin and all of
He
them.
ain't doing that with the white folks.
Man, I know he ain't.
So hey, look, the white folks don't play that game. They don't play them.
Yeah.
They don't play nigga games.
And that's neither here nor there. I know, but it's just like, man, bro, I just don't understand. But I get it now. Like now that we having this conversation, it's like, bro, that's who you are. Like you came from one extreme
to the next,
and now you got a lot of money.
See, only the great ones are adaptable. You have to be adaptable.
You gotta, yeah, like that's why you see people. That's why it's rare to see a jigger. You see what I'm saying? Is because
right.
These people, you, it's like reconditioning your mind basically, and it's like. Even with 50, you know, they said when he first came into the industry, he had a lot of trouble. But he was still the same. He was still that same, like, nigga, I'm not going to take no stuff from nobody, and we going to do how we do. And with that kind of mentality, and he in the music business, like, what you think? It is going to cause some problems because everybody got egos. Everybody trying to be the boss dog. Everybody, we rap the best. We got the best music, and we going to show you we the toughest.
And T. Will, let me ask you this. You still can see that shit in 50 Cent to this day,
and I think that's why he think he could play with people the way he do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
to this
he's
day.
kind of like a bully in a way. You know what I'm saying? He got a bully mentality. You know what I'm saying? But look where he came from. When we first met this guy, he got shot 9 times. Like, that was like, oh, snap, you survived that? And on top of that, he wasn't stopping. He wasn't. Some people, they get shot, they kind of calm down, they sit down. He had a song, nigga, we don't back down. And the niggas, man, you know how
he almost got a Tupac mentality, man, like how he carry himself.
Like that times
DMX
2 almost.
Mentality, yeah.
Like it's like he ain't really got nothing to prove, but he do got something to prove at the same time, and he don't mind. He don't mind showing you. He don't mind.
And look, and look, and that goes to T. Will. That's why I feel like 50 Cent reached out to Finesse 2 times and say, bro, just pay your mama bill, cause he know what type of energy Finesse 2 times carries, right?
No.
Real recognized real in a sense,
Finesse
right?
told that nigga though? You see what Finesse told that nigga?
Yeah.
He said, I call my mama when you call your son.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, and I'm so surprised 50 Cent ain't say nothing about it because I felt like 50 Cent respected it. Like, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Like he said, just don't say
I
nothing
think 50
crazy.
respect people that don't back down.
Wait. We can't just gloss over that statement. I did not know. Bro, Finesse is a savage. He might not. We might want to leave that nigga alone.
That's
Matter of fact,
what I'm
let's
saying.
just move the conversation over.
Finesse
If a nigga,
I know y'all see what he did to them niggas in the silk. What happened in the silk?
no,
I
what happened?
Yeah, I saw it was something.
Talking about when they went live.
What happened?
When they went live. Y'all ain't see that shit?
I just
Oh,
saw
you
some
talking about-
Mississippi dude saying something about finesse, but I didn't know what was
Finesse
going on.
he told some girl, "You Mississippi eating mud pie asshole."
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. But to their point, I do think like to me it seemed like Finesse, he be having a lot of unfortunate situations. Like I always listen to a nigga music and his message first before I like look at the antics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like his music, to me, he make raw music.
He do.
Like
He talented.
I like I don't think it's nobody who can't feel Finesse. You know what I'm saying? So when I listen to his music and then I see the shit that's like transpiring in his real life, like you could tell like it's just like it might just be him like not understanding like success.
Bro, hold up. We are negating the fact that this nigga name is Finesse.
I
Not
just
once.
said that.
Not once. Hold on. Not Finesse once. He gonna finesse your ass two
Man,
times.
I just said that, bro. I literally just
you
said,
know
I
what
said,
type
man,
of
listen
energy
to the
he give me,
man
though?
name. I said, listen to the man name.
That nigga some bail.
Bro,
like,
he gonna finesse your ass twice before he get on up out of there.
And I'ma tell you,
Nah,
my
bro.
own-
He did everything they say he doing. He did it twice. He did it not once, but he
That's
did it
what I'm
twice.
telling
Told y'all, man.
Man,
That's why I
Listen
mean,
to
like,
the
he like
man
one of the
name.
grimiest.
Next topic.
Finesse
Next
two
topic.
times one of the grimiest
but
street
that
rappers.
is
Like, he was
different
on that
with
level of
Mom,
50 Cent, Gucci. But my biggest thing with Finesse is, my only issue with Finesse is he has been in the game too long to not have evolved. He got a Yo Gotti mentality, but look how Yo Gotti has evolved. Look how Gucci Man, it took him some time, but look how he has evolved. He needs to
but
evolve.
some niggas just street niggas
Some
though, bro.
niggas- I like.
But even if you're a street nigga, you gotta be like, you adapt to the streets. You ain't in the streets
No,
no
but-
more. You
but
gotta
I
adapt
think-
to the industry.
Listen, you got to.
No, just kind of piggyback off that. I don't think that's I'm gonna say a true statement. Not calling you a liar or anything, but I'm just saying. Reason why is because even for episode, this is a fictional show, but even on Power, you got the people who are just soldiers. They just want to put in work. That's all they want to do. They ain't trying to elevate. They just want to get paid and knock niggas.
But now let me
heads
ask you this, T. Will.
Mhm.
What happens when the soldier becomes the commander?
Hey, Darren, let him finish.
But see, that's the thing. I think some niggas, they mindset is not for that. Like it's I'm not saying. Right now, I don't see. And I don't know the brother, but I don't see him finesse as that. You know what I'm saying? He probably just got to grow and mature. But just kind of make the examples. I guess correlate. I just think some niggas, they okay with being a soldier. That's like, for instance, off Paid in Full. Ace was like, man, we could just be smooth out here. We can make this money. And he was so frustrated with Ace because he's like, man, this is what I do, man. I do the porno. I show the pornos in the clubs.
Yep.
I give niggas hard times if they not paying up. That's what I do. What's the point of having soldiers if you can't use them? That's what he said. And that's when you got a nigga with that type of mentality, he's not gonna elevate no further than where he wanted than that point. That's it.
Hey, T. Will, you so right, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If you use another Belly or fucking Paid in Full reference, bro, it gonna be me and fucking you.
But that's good that he do that, though.
That
Because
nigga,
every black person has watched Paid in
when I
Full,
say that,
Belly,
ball,
and
Me
and
fucking
Power.
you.
oh shit, Paul.
Bro,
I
don't
like
give a
that.
fuck
I like
right
that.
now,
I like
nigga.
that he do that. I
That
love
nigga
that.
need to watch some more movies, bro.
But no. It ain't that he need to watch more movies. He need to make it relatable to our audience,
That's what
like
it is.
that everybody has seen and everybody knows the characters. I like that.
Man,
Because
look, I
Appreciate that,
want
man.
another reference, nigga.
Yeah.
If you writing a paper, you can't use the
Like,
same
okay.
fucking two
Look,
references.
I'm
nigga.
gonna expand my horizons. I'm gonna make sure I
right.
expand my horizons then.
and then this is my thing, T. Will.
That's
and
just
y'all-
like our Billy. That's just like our Pain
I
and
feel
Fool.
like even though he has that mentality, I feel like God or the Most High or whatever he believe in feels that he has a greater purpose and a greater power, and they put him in that position. And a lot of times, if you're given things and you take it for granted, or if you don't use it to your full capability, it can be taken away from you. So that power can be taken away from you. He's been to jail. He went 5 years, got it stripped from him, got it back. And to me, I think he should be evolved, or at least try to evolve. Like, he's getting into Islam, he's learning. I see the progression.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah, you see me. I see the progression. I just need to see more on the side of like how he interact with people.
No, I'm saying, has he put out anything new music? Why?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think
he put out songs, not albums, but songs.
Nah, he got a whole project out. Oh, look, I'll tell y'all when they dropped. It dropped like last month, I think. Something like that.
Oh, it was last month? I thought it was about 3 months ago.
Well, shit, speaking of new music, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
How y'all boys feel about that Chance album, man?
I ain't heard the Chance album yet.
Chance the Rapper?
Yeah.
I ain't know he dropped.
Chance. I really don't.
That album is fire, bro.
You know what?
Bip
always been a Chance fan.
Album is crazy, dog. I feel like it sounds like some old Kanye West, and it got a feel like To Pimp a Butterfly in there, to be real.
It's nice like that.
It got like a mixture of that. But you can tell, I read one comment said that man divorce saved his career. I was like, bro, these folks tripping.
Yeah, they be coming up with some stuff.
Nah, but he came back on this album, man. He really, like, the album really got substance on it. Hold on, I'm gonna go through it. And tell you what songs I like. But the album really got substance on it. The intro is so hard. Like, the first song on there is amazing. Star Side. He got a sample on there, Daryl, with Cleo Soul.
Oh, you know I love Cleo Soul.
MDI too.
Oh yeah. So
we need to get to where we can start playing little clips.
Yeah, bro. He had took it back. This album got
your mic low.
Huh?
Your mic like very low. It been low, but I just know so it's kind of
low. It's low. You can't hear me.
I can, but it's low.
What about now?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smooth. But, we need to get to where we can play little clips, like little 30-second clips of the album.
I mean, we can play clips. I can mute them.
Yep. That song, I like the Star Side intro. Of course, that's the one with the Cleo Soul. He got Ride or Die. Oh, he took it back. He got Do or Die on there, like an old school feel. You know, but and that he blended it real well. Yes, he blended it real well.
That's a classic.
He got them on there. And that's what was crazy to me. The features was kind of crazy. Like, he got Joey Badass, he got Vic Mensa.
The features are a lot of underground type shit.
Yes, and he made them sound really good. Like, he got Smino, of course, and Lil Wayne on there, but we've been heard that song.
We've been heard that song. What song is that?
What, Trees?
I ain't heard that.
Mama used to have.
I'm not a Chance Rapper fan. I ain't heard
NDI sample.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't heard that song. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Wayne on that bitch, I'm going to listen, but I've never been a Chance.
Hey, but the feature I did not. The feature I did not see coming from Chance the Rapper was Jay Electronica.
Oh, damn, he got Jay Electronica on there?
Bro, the album is crazy, bro. I'm telling you.
I fuck with Jay Electronica.
It's better than Clips?
I don't think
it's probably a different type of album.
It's a different type of album.
I know it's different, but I'm saying, because he always been kind of different.
Well, so
I still compare like his rap, so is it better?
I think they have similarities. I think they have similarities. I don't think it's not gonna precede it, but I think they got similarities, and they both got incredible messages. Like, if you think about a song like No More Old Man, that song is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, just from a perspective of, like, you know, how our generations are changing. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a very important song. Then The Negro Problem. I thought that song was very important. Like, just saying, like, if my problem is your problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, all our problems are the same. I thought that was a very important song. I thought Back to Go was a very important song. And then when you get the space and time and Link Me in the Future, bro, those are two cinematic songs, bro. Like the Atric song. Like I heard them motherfuckers in movies.
Yes.
You know?
Hey, even in Back to the Future, when his voice, like, he did he played with his voice on there, pause. He played with his voice on there and, like, changed it, and it just sounds so futuristic. If you close your eyes, you can see it, bro. It's crazy. It's an experience. And
bro.
The album is fire, dog.
Oh, hey, my bad. I ain't trying the same topic, but speaking of futuristic, have y'all listened to the album again? Exactly.
I do.
I do. On today,
nigga.
I listen to it.
Ain't nobody listening.
I listen to that album all the time, bro. Yeah.
Hey, the
That's
Waka
hilarious.
on there
I
hard.
listen-
The Rocco
I
shit
listen to
hard.
them all the time.
No, we
Rocco
already
been
talked
teasing
about
the
it, but he
album.
just said futuristic. I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. I ain't. That bitch ain't got no playback value. It was nostalgia,
Smooth.
and I'm my own through.
How much seconds can we play of a song before they do? I think it's like 15 or 30 seconds, right?
10 seconds. I mean, it ain't nothing worth. You ain't gonna get nothing out of 10 seconds for real.
Yeah. True.
You
And
gotta check it out.
This ain't the type of album like you gotta get in there.
You got it. Yeah.
You
See,
gotta get in that
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna check. I forgot. I didn't know that shit dropped this week.
And you know what I like
did
about
hear though?
Mhm.
I did hear that Deshaun. I heard the Deshaun now.
Hey,
I give it to him.
Hey, Daryl. Hey,
What you
Daryl.
say, Smooth?
I was telling Bill to finish his point about the album.
Oh, I was just gonna say, man, this album, you know, it's everything Lil Wayne missed, right? Like, and I hate to talk about Wayne like that, and I bring him up, but you know, when you
Look at Dean's face.
when you hear Chance, right, you see what's going on with his like life in
Look
the
at
media,
Dean.
and that's the only thing I keep thinking of when I listen to the album, bro. It's like it's you see what's going on with his life, right? You see him having trouble with the label, I think at one point.
Yep.
And he was having trouble with his relationship, and then kind of going back and through that. But then one song he talked about like just going back to his mama house and just figuring shit out, bro. And like
Back to go.
yes,
No,
bro.
fuck no. Let's talk about this.
Hold on, Dick. Let me ask him a question.
What,
One question, Dick.
ask that nigga that, because I got a question to ask.
Okay. What how would y'all compare it to acid rap?
Oh, it's acid rap times too because he evolved in life, right? Like it's acid rap times too, bro.
Okay.
It's that good.
So I'm
Yeah,
a
good
Chance
job,
fan,
good
so
job,
I'm
good
gonna
job.
check that. I gotta check
job.
that out.
Good job. Fuck out it. So, this is my thing though, because I really don't think my boy deserved the straight, because I think he had the words he already caught it straight. But anyway, so I was gonna ask y'all about this earlier when y'all were talking about finesse 2 times. Like, I don't think it's fair when niggas keep talking about niggas ain't evolved. Like, if niggas like they lane, let them stay in they lane.
No, you got that.
Wayne-
That's what life is about, evolving.
Man, no. Wayne, finesse 2 times. Y'all can't make people who they aren't. Like, you got people it's just like the big 3. Let's go with
You know what,
Ice Cube.
nigga? You need to start with these sports analogies. You need to grow up and then talk about your own. You need to grow up and expand.
You see this? This
You need
is
to grow up.
He talking about Willie on his movie
Analogy.
analogies.
This nigga always
Bro,
No.
bro,
First off, let's talk about Willie on his
Ah.
analogy. I don't mind T. Wills using movies as his analogy. I'm mad at T. Wills because he only 2 of them bitches.
He used Pat Mahomes, and that's all we ever hear is Pat
I
Mahomes.
use Pat Mahomes. I use Jordan. I'm about to use Ice Cube, Big 3. I think I didn't use football before. I done said all type. My shit is sports, so I give you that. But I ain't just use 2 fucking
Hey,
players.
y'all remember that movie with Tyler Perry when Buddy was like he had just got a job with the sports commentator and everything he talked about was the sports thing.
Hell
Y'all
no.
remember that?
Hell no, I'm not using an analogy. Y'all remember
Everybody
the
watch
lame?
no Tyler Perry movie.
Man, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all know the movie I'm
No,
talking
but
about.
what I'm saying though is that I like.
Do you
Man,
want
we got on camera because we told us that.
Let me ask you this. So I went to a river yesterday.
What you saying now? They built right here, boy.
It built right
Went to a river yesterday. Okay, so and this is to the point about evolving. If water sits, bacteria sits in the water. You can't drink that water. But if a river is running, it's filtering itself. You can drink that water. Do you want to be a river running, or do you want to be sitting in water?
You asking me, right?
Asking you, since you saying rappers don't need.
Okay. You asking me. The reason don't want to be bacteria. But what I'm trying to tell you is niggas that made livings off staying the exact same. We in this bitch about to talk about young boy. And I'm a young boy
He
fanatic.
did 11K. He did 11K.
So he declining.
What that mean? What you saying?
He's not.
Yeah,
I think
do 11.
this the trick. I
He
think.
projected to 11K. I'm saying what's that point? What that point?
He's
is?
not evolving.
I think the point is.
No. I'm saying him selling 11K. What you mean? He's not involved?
Let me see if I can chime in. I think especially in music, I think
I think more gotta go shit.
I do
He gotta like.
I do 100% agree with you, Dink, in terms of you know, you got to let the artists be who they are. However, I also think that can be detrimental to them in a way, because you got to realize your fan base, they growing, they evolving. You know, like young boy, for example, niggas ain't gonna be a young boy forever. You know, at time people get families, they start, you know. So it makes sense is if your music not evolving, I can kind of see how your even your core, it may be a struggle even for your core audience to, you know, continue to, you know, to fight for you, basically, because everybody they're changing. And if your music is not growing with your audience, it is gonna kind of fall by the wayside.
Yeah. So
No,
let me say this.
Hold on. Let me go with T. right
Hold
fast.
on,
I'm not going there.
hold on, Dink. Hold on.
Go
Let me
ahead,
say this. So I actually agree with you, Dink, a little bit, right? Because Future music hasn't evolved, but he makes sonically good music. He gets with good producers. His sound changes a lot, but the
Right.
content doesn't. I think that's what Wayne don't have, and that even
Well,
with this last album.
before you make your point, that's why I said let me talk a little bit before you, because when the question that Smooth asked me about me, far as like wanting to involve not being bacteria water or whatever. That's why I said
It was a
me.
great analogy.
It was a great analogy. That's why I said me. When I say, are you asking me? What I'm saying is, when you say what my problem with what your comment about Wayne was, this is what Wayne missed. I don't think that's what Wayne missed. I think Wayne missed on opportunities of getting good beats and good production. Because I think he could have rapped the same way. The shit just sucked. I don't think the rapping had no problem. I don't think people care about certain people evolving. Like T. Wills used to say, we come to him for
That's
simplicity.
what I come from.
We ain't everybody a Wayne fan ain't going to him because of this and that. That's why I keep talking about missed. That's my only problem with you. Has Wayne music evolved? No. I agree with you on that. Has Future shit evolved? No. But his shit wasn't missed because it was the evolution. Because I feel like if he had evolution, the shit still sucked when nobody give two fucks.
But see, I
disagree.
He is a different case because Wayne.
If a song suck, it suck.
No,
But I think Wayne doesn't change the sound. His sound hasn't evolved.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna give an
You're
example
not
when
saying what I'm
Wayne,
saying though,
but
Darren.
Wayne did evolve. So from wobbity wobbity to till we got Lights Out, then we got Carter 1, we got Carter 2. That was Wayne evolving sonically, right? Carter 3 sonically. But now he has hit a plateau to where he's not evolving anymore. Like, we're not saying his content evolved, but his sound, the sound of the music, not the way he raps, but the sound and what he's doing with music. Like, now, why he won't pick up Future beat? He need to go get Southside. He need to get Metro Boomin. He needs to.
Darryl, that's not.
Dink ain't gonna agree with you, bro.
No, it ain't that.
Wait,
No, bro, it ain't that. What I'm trying to tell y'all, Carter 6 suck. And I'm telling you, regardless of evolution or not, yes, a person, because we're growing up, so we want evolution. I'm not denying that. But I'm saying, though, if a song sucked, that nigga could have gone there and talked about every baby mama, about him doing this, that. If the song sucked, ain't nobody gonna give a fuck.
But see, the comment that I made, the comment. Let me take it back.
He had two good songs on there. And they were still non-evolution songs.
I'll take it back to the comment that I made about what Carter 6 missed. All right. And I'll just explain the difference or what I meant by that.
Okay.
And yes, like for me, I say it's what the Carter 6 missed is because it's been 7 years since we heard from Wayne, right? And we know that he going through shit, bro. I can name off 3 major situations. His situation with him and Birdman, right? You got the Super Bowl shit, and you got shit, I would talk about his dreads, but I ain't gonna say it. That's something to talk about too. But
the divorce with his girl.
Right. All of this. But see, I think that Chance like really put it all in the music for me.
And Bill, this is a great correlation because guess what? Chance's last album was 2019.
We see what Chance went through in life. we see what Chance went through in life, right? And so it gave him so much ammunition to like develop nice songs to talk about. He took his time with the music or whatever, and it shows. It sounds like it.
And that project he dropped, that was a very underperforming album. Like nobody liked that album. Everybody said it sucked.
Yeah,
What he
Chance
what he projected to do?
Huh?
What he projected to do?
Chance.
Shit,
I don't know. I don't
buzz,
know.
but I don't think that really matters.
But I think it's independent.
Okay,
It's an
all right,
independent
let me
album.
Hold on. I ain't finished making my point. Hold on.
Okay.
But when I say that's what Wayne wished, it's just like, man, you know. And then here's another point. Wayne is arguably the top 4 rappers of all time, arguably, right? So that means he has the skill set in his bag to talk about whatever he would like to talk about, right? So that's and then I'm not asking you to agree with me, bro. This is just my personal opinion about, and I'm not trying to convince you either. This is my opinion. What I took from listening to Chance album, I was like, damn, bro, I wish Wayne would have gave me something like this, especially with everything that he going through. Because again, like back to go. It's just like this nigga just talked about, bro. Like life is hitting me over the head. I'm going back to my mama house to figure shit out, and we gonna get back to it. You know what I mean?
Bill, I'm not. See, I think we arguing 2 different points.
I
agree with y'all that Wayne.
They projecting it to be 120,000. That was what I would say.
He ain't selling that much, bro. But anyway, I put money on that. He ain't doing that. But anyway, he might get 80.
Nah, he might. If
that is
I'm gonna go buy it. They say it's fire. I'm finna go buy it.
The album is fire.
He's not getting
like it.
I would put money on that. Whatever you want to bet on that. But anyway, I'll tell you this though.
Hold on. We on Wayne too much.
No. We not. That's what. So I'm glad you said that, Smooth. Because I'm not on Wayne. That's what y'all getting confused with. I'm not on Wayne. I'm on the part about us talking about evolution. Period. I deeply believe, even if somebody made a garbage song talking about their evolution, still wouldn't nobody give a fuck. If it sucked, then won't nobody care. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people that then grew, but if the song sucked, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of niggas that haven't grown that make the same type of music and the shit going. Just like with Future, you talking about because a nigga changed his voice, it's the same concept though. And it's still fire. So what I'm saying is, it's about if the music is good regardless. Now, as Wayne fans, fanatics as we are, we prefer a good song talking about his life. That's what I'm arguing about far as miss. I don't think that's what's miss. I think that's what we will like. But if the songs was good, we wouldn't be having that conversation like, oh shit, this shit good. Yeah. Lil Durk album is a good album. Is he still somewhat on the same shit? In a way, he grew. But him growing really declined some of his shit. So that's what I'm saying. It's a seesaw. It's what the people want. It's what the people don't want. It ain't about evolution. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even on the Wayne shit. I think Wayne ain't gave me shit to defend. So
I think the evolution comes with the music choice, right? Like, so you can't, you have to evolve with the time and what's going on currently in music. That's what I think when we say evolve. We're not saying like his content, what he rap about, if the song is good or bad. It's just like you seen what a guy put different beats on what Wayne was rapping on. We mean like in that sense, right? Like, so you got Metro Boomin, you got Southside, you got ATL Jacob. I think he had ATL Jacob on one of them, but he needs to use more modern producers or go back to the drawing board to where.
What did Metro Boomin album do? What did that last album do?
What are you talking about?
I think they just trying to create a regional sound.
But that wasn't evolving though.
Well, Metro Boomin just did 235 last year, bro.
No, I said this album, and he did that with Future, niggas who like Future. I know that. That's what I'm saying. It's still Future. People care for Future.
No, but when he do it with
on the same type
but
shit.
When he do it with 21 Savage.
What are you saying?
I'm saying at the end of the day, Metro Boomin or whoever, y'all talking about evolution. You just said Metro did what he did with Future. And my point with Bill was niggas like Future songs, and that nigga have not
if you listen
grown.
to those albums,
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, because we had just shot down Finesse 2 times for not growing. I'm like, nigga, it don't matter if a nigga grow. It's about if people like the music. If people like the music, they like the music. I can go on this bitch and tell you everything about my life. If the song ain't good, don't nobody clear.
You was missing this. We talking about two different things. He was talking about Finesse off the court. He wasn't even talking about the music. He was talking about.
I'm talking about evolution. Period. I'm talking about evolution. Period.
That's two different things, though.
No,
I'm talking about
us scrutinize people for evolution. Period.
But
some
no,
just like we said, some niggas don't care.
But if you don't evolve, that's when you get left behind. So if we go to Metro, right?
Tell Future that.
No, because look, if you go to that song that was a hit with Kendrick Lamar on it, that don't sound like no classic true. Future song. That what was it called? If you like that beat, the whole breakdown. That whole album, even when he had the Weeknd singing on the intro, and then when they did the second album, We Still Don't Trust You. I mean, it was like house.
Because you got to think about this, bro. Like,
Jeezy grew. How'd that do for him?
Willio said it. It's not.
Jeezy evolved. How did they go,
bro? It don't gotta be about your content, bro. Like the content can stay the same. Drake been giving us the same album.
Yeah, it's the sound,
years, bro. But he knows how to change sonically, bro. He knows how to introduce transitions or introduce new artists. Like he knows how to transition sonically, bro. That's what it's more so about. It ain't necessarily got to be the content. Drake been giving us the same album for 6-7 years.
Yeah, but I'm glad you said that. But is the songs not good?
Yeah, sonically,
the song's good sonically. Yeah,
exactly. But I think for me, when I talk about Chance's album, though, like that's what I mean. Like for everything, like Chance. All right, so for one, we know Chance the rapper. If you looked at his album covers over the years, like he stays with a theme. And for me, that's important. When I saw the album cover before I heard the music, I was like, oh shit, he taking it back to the acid rap days. You know what I mean? Like when I first got introduced to Chance. Mm-hmm. And then like what he played with, like he almost made soul global. Like it was like global soul, and then he played with some Jamaican sounds on there. See? He playing with like futuristic, like experimental music. And I think, go ahead, Smooth. Look like you about to say something, bro.
Yeah, because I'm gonna just be honest. I really wanted to talk about, because I know Bill, you a Chance fan, so yeah, you got a biased perspective on Chance.
Yeah, for sure.
I really want to talk about how ass that nigga has been to drop an album in the last 7 years.
Yes.
If you think about it, really truly think about it, it was the. Whenever Kanye dropped The Life of Pablo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's when he came out with that next album.
Right.
That's when he got his Grammy. When he got his Grammy. I think that maybe was 2016, 2017.
Yeah, that's acid rap.
He came out with Coloring Book.
It was Coloring Book.
2016, right? Okay. So that was around the time that Chance told Joe Budden, I am the culture. Mm-hmm. He was projected to be the next big thing.
Correct.
And that nigga fell off the fucking face of the earth.
And I think that was label.
Hold on, Darren. We talking about a fucking decade. Yep. And then he dropped that album in 2019, that Hot Showers. Man.
So he tried to grow?
The big day.
No, he thought he was that nigga. Yeah. And what he realized was, I got to get back to the essence of what Bip said, the acid rap. I'm not a big fan of Chance. I'm not a big fan. But I could tell you that album is a person who realized, this shit that I thought was cool, that hot shower shit, all this playful shit, they don't want that from me. They don't want that from me. Yeah. They want this shit right here. And as a nigga who don't like Chance, I gave the album a chance. And I was like, oh shit, okay. I can rock with this. It matched me. A lot of those songs match me in where I am in life. And where we are in life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga Chance has sucked for a decade, but that nigga back.
Damn, nigga back out one album. Jeez.
That's a good body of work. Dink, Dink, I don't know if you might.
There was 16 songs.
No, I'm saying, you saying a nigga make one shot and now he hot? Like, shit,
Hey,
you got
man.
to say a
It's
nigga
six
back after a decade.
Bro, it's 16 songs. Well,
No, I'm saying though.
songs.
No, I'm saying. Cause a nigga that done
crazy.
missed
That's
20, a
crazy.
nigga that done missed 10 shots straight.
Well,
and
he only
made a-
missed. Technically, he only missed one.
But they
He
really
only
No,
missed
I'm
was
one,
saying
one,
but
he
nigga.
ain't. No. You said the nigga been. You said the nigga been down for 10 years.
Hey, hold
Bro,
on. Let me
he
see.
dropped one album in the last 7 years. I just told you that.
I'm great.
All right.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
The
So I'm
last
saying,
album.
so a nigga that admit ain't been in the game for 7 years. Now he get back into the gym and he get you say, oh, he's back.
Yeah,
He had one
ain't
good shot.
that how the sport work?
No.
Yeah.
Ain't
No,
gonna lie.
nigga, no.
That's how hip hop work.
Nigga ain't gonna go back and say that. Nigga ain't gonna say, yo, you Steph Curry. Ain't nobody gonna say Steph Curry missed 10 shots and he made one. Oh yeah, he hot now.
He
No.
didn't take 10 shots.
Yo, if Steph
I'm
Curry
saying,
missed
ain't
one
no
shot,
playing.
He missed
Steph
one
Curry
shot and
missed-
then come back hot with 16 more.
Chris
No, he
16
hasn't
final,
played.
I'm gonna be like, that nigga back. That nigga back. I'm be like, he got on his Space Jam juice.
But what are you
Nigga,
saying
if
though? Like
a runner-
I don't like
shit. Okay, let's see.
But
Okay.
listen though, I don't like acid rap. Bip said that's the classic. Coloring
Rap is
book
good.
and the
Bip
life
trying
of
to put me
Pablo.
on
Coloring
there a
books
long
is
time
That
good.
ago.
nigga was on a run. He was on a crazy run.
Yeah, he was.
Then the other shit happened. It was trash. Then he came back with another classic album. That's a proven nigga.
I mean, I
don't like the
think
nigga.
that-
So
I don't
we
think
can't
that
we
means
can't
back.
be
I think you got a good
I don't like
album.
Chance. I don't like Chance. All I'm
Yeah, I
telling
don't
you is, nigga, the album fire. That's all.
Yeah.
And
That make
that-
me want to
you
just put my
and you know
headphones on and walk around Chicago, bro. For
I mean,
dead
I know. I
serious.
see what you're saying. I thought.
Let's take into major consideration when people say they don't like somebody and they actually say they like
I don't
their
like
work.
Chance.
Like, yes,
It's
I
on
like
record.
it.
It's in every group message. I do not like Chance.
I don't like that shit.
Because I hate that nigga when he told Joe Budden, nigga, I am the culture. And he ain't did shit for the culture in 10 years.
I'm gonna check
ain't
him out
gonna
though, man, because I take that into major
I'm
consideration.
saying musically, bro.
For
I'm just
sure,
saying
for
he
sure.
ain't dropped no music. He ain't dropped
No,
no music.
I know. No, I'm talking about like just people talking about they for the coach, all this.
Oh,
I
well,
never
that's what he
cared.
said. He
Yeah, I
said
don't
he
care
was
for
the
none of that
coach.
shit anyway.
And I thought he was going to replace Drake. I thought he was going to replace Cole.
Yeah, I'm just talking about in my head. Like I don't really care for people saying, "Oh, I'm the coach" or this for the coach.
See,
That's what he told
But
you.
see, that's the thing. When you in music, man, when you make statements like that, people kind of hold you accountable for that. You know what I mean? People definitely hold you accountable. So when you in music and you on a major scale or a mainstream scale and you start saying or talking like that, you can't. Cause sometimes I do think some people just talk just to be talking, like, you know. But you got to show and prove though.
I didn't put that in the group message multiple times, bro. We done talked about this, bro.
Right.
That nigga sit up there and Joe Budden, because Joe Budden was really a fan of Chance.
Mhm.
And he told that nigga to his face, nigga, I am the culture. So when he said that, I'm like, all right, bet. What's up? What we got?
Nah, I was just saying like I was just saying me. I don't really care. Like this culture shit. I don't care for it in general.
I get what you saying, but this ain't even necessarily about the culture. He's saying I'm the face of rap.
No. I'm not combating. I'm saying out loud, like I don't care for that culture shit anyway. That's why I'm saying. I ain't combating.
He was telling us he was the face of rap. Everybody move out the way. And here we are a decade later, and we talking about a comeback album.
I mean, that's equivalent to Wayne saying he was the best rapper alive. Y'all see what I'm saying?
It's a beautiful album.
Now, what y'all think about the Gunna album then?
I tried to listen to it. I just ain't no Gunna fan.
Man,
I don't care for that. Like,
It's smooth. It's smooth, like chill.
it's
rap,
like
yeah?
it's a vibe, and I don't care for vibe music. That's just me, bro.
2025 been a phenomenal year for rap.
For rap, fact.
Like, for rap, bro. Gunna album is another one that like you can listen to it from front to back, bro. Like, and I go down this one and tell you my favorite songs on this one, cause like since last Friday, Gunna album and Chance the Rapper has been the ones I've been listening to the most. I like that. My favorite song on the album is "We Getting the WGG."
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite
Burna
song
Boy.
on the album.
The
with
Wiz
Burna
Kid
Boy.
was right after that one. Nice too. Now.
Yeah, with Wiz Kid, "Forever Be Mine."
I ain't gonna lie to you, Darren. I be kind of shocked at our group message when we be talking about we like Gunna, because with our group message, I feel like we are like even with me, even though I like mainstream more rappers, but I still like the ones with with bars,
Mhm.
that's saying stuff. Like I like the Coles, I like Wayne, I like Drake's. Like I like people that's like actually rapping and make like the bars. I can't listen to. Only time I go to Ghana, it's nothing that I'm gonna go back and make sure I said repeated by him. Nothing. Like he never had a repeatable bar to me. Like so, I just don't really. He's a vibe. Something. It's me just like to me. He one of the you just listen. You just you ain't really you don't even know what he's saying. You don't really care. You just like the beat.
I
And
disagree.
I ain't saying you. I ain't trying to get you to agree. My bad. I'm not. It's just like
It's your opinion. I got
well,
you.
give me the bar that he spit then. Just give me without looking. I want you to just be like,
I think,
shit, that nigga said this.
I know. I think Ghana just it's a place and time.
Mhm.
Like you
Yep,
know what I'm
and
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
lifestyle,
Okay,
baby.
so that's what I'm saying.
If you in the car, late night driving, like I was coming back from a football game the other night, and I listened to Ghana and shit. And I heard a few songs like, okay, I can vibe with this. You know what I'm
that
saying? Or you in a
WGFT,
party.
I can imagine playing that with
That's
my
why I
girl.
said so. And
shit
it's
hard.
not no shot at Gunna because I like him, but that's what I'm saying. It's he's a vibe type.
Like if you
guy.
go to the club, they definitely should be playing some Ghana.
They gonna play Ghana. He got some shit that Walk on the Moon or whatever song that is. That be go crazy.
A club, more like a lounge. Like
A lounge, yep.
Club music. I think he
Yep.
make bar.
You know,
Yep, lounge,
you know what I
rooftop,
think?
cocktail
You know what I,
party.
you know what I really think Gunna did a good job at? He did a good job at capturing his lifestyle. Like the shit you see on Instagram, like
Yep.
his music fits him in the lifestyle that he lives in his brand. And I think, go ahead,
Go ahead, Bill. My
Hey,
bad.
that nigga lost a lot of weight
Man,
too.
He looks
Yeah,
awesome, man.
and-
He really
but-
does.
Yeah, man. But you can hear the maturity in his music. Like and I think that's what I love that about him. I'm gonna just keep it at that. I love that
I get you.
where his album is going. I love like who he is, how he evolved as a person, and even he talk about it like
New lifestyle.
with the situation with he don't specifically name it with these niggas, but he just feel like, if you just want to feature niggas, just say that.
I'm be
It's
throwing
like,
all these
popping
shots with all
it a
them
little
whack
bit.
ass songs.
Right.
Hey,
Hey,
listen.
He said I'll be throwing.
Yeah.
Listen. These niggas need that feature.
Yeah, yeah.
These
Hey,
niggas
and-
need that feature.
And
bro.
see, this is my thing.
And that's what makes the album amazing.
And maybe this works against them at the same time because of the image that they've created for themselves, which may have boxed them in. But I think sometimes, man, when people don't realize is like, I think some people try to treat the music industry like they in the streets, but it's like I think they niggas forget like it's a corporate thing. I think it's okay for a thug to do a song with Gun, even if he feels that he's a rat. If it's business. Well, I don't see why not work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Again, maybe they done box themselves in a certain put themselves in a certain box where they like, man, we this not what we doing, but they're in a corporate world, and I don't know that.
I got
Smooth
I got
say no,
I
he
got
can't
so
do
much,
that.
I got so much disdain for Young Thug since like all this shit happened, bro. I'm not talking about him being in jail, but I'm just talking about afterwards and like how he treating
Tweeting everything, not dropping no damn music.
not dropping music, how he
Drop a
treating
lukewarm
Gunna.
song. The features is weak.
Whoa,
Everything I heard
that's
from-
on lukewarm smooth. You thought that bitch was fire.
Oh no, money on money, fire to me. But
I
it
don't
ain't
know.
new.
That's kind of weak.
That bitch weak
Oh,
as
fire.
hell. That's the one with Future, right?
The one with
that's
Future,
so
that
hard.
shit weak.
I
But
don't care for that song.
Yeah,
but garbage.
And then when he did on
Transitional
Metro
praise.
Tape, that shit garbage. That even that little feature I heard with him and Lil Baby, he's like,
Oh,
Gunna, the only reason I fuck with you is because of Troop. That shit
Yeah.
sound whack. Like,
And then I had put in the group message like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, such and such the only reason I fuck with you. Well, shit, nigga. Bill, the only reason I fuck with Dink. If it wasn't for Dink, him seeing Dink in class and us, like, nigga, everything has a reason.
Right.
That's crazy.
right.
No, nigga. If I ain't fuck with if you wasn't drinking that nigga's shorts, we wouldn't never met each other. We met that nigga because his shorts was stinking. You were roasting his ass, and we just jumped in.
Bro, I had not watched my shorts all summer, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, and D, the nigga was just sitting by me like it was all good. And I'm like, man, you get your stuff. And he didn't give one fuck, bro.
Bro, I was in class taking notes and shit. Like my shorts didn't stink.
Man, He will, man. That's how I met your damn brother, man. Them nigga came in Casby Clegg and Smooth roasting this nigga.
Bro, I walked in there late, and this nigga Smooth was like, boy, if you don't get to your station. And then these niggas, Dink and Dinko just went to town. I'm like, man, what the fuck is these
Hey,
niggas?
you didn't know them niggas?
Hey, look, Willio, it's so funny because we ain't know these niggas at all, bro. So, we just doing our normal little roast. And, bro, when them niggas heard me joking, bro, it's like them niggas it's like they look like dogs. Like, wait.
These niggas roasting no.
There's some niggas like us.
We gotta get in on the action.
Yeah, we got action.
Hey.
We got action.
Hey, that's crazy you say that, Smooth.
That's
I was
funny.
talking to my mama today, and one of her friends' daughter got married, like one of our old friends, and she just started dating back with this guy that we knew in high school. And so I guess the girl was telling my mama who she dating now. She was like, yeah, Drew know him. That was Steven. And my mama telling like, yeah, she said y'all know him. His name's Steven. And he was like, yeah, he met y'all because y'all was roasting. And he say that we was just like, bro, and I'm trying to figure out who it was. And I was like, Steven. I was like, oh, yeah, we used to roast. I was just like, damn, that shit just on some roasting shit, man. Became cool because it was on some roasting shit when we was in Terry. So
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. We rolled out there.
Castleberry, I'm gonna kick those out. I think you remember that Spanish class we took, bro?
Miss
I forgot her name, but at the end of the year, she told us, she was like, I know y'all was cheating the whole time. Y'all was
she knew we were cheating, nigga.
Oh, speaking of
just laughed it off. She just laughed it off.
She was like, I know y'all was using
I know
Google
this from Google Spanish or whatever it called back in the day. I'm like, how she knew that shit, because it don't be the right diction or whatever it's called.
We was like, oh, snap, like, you for real? You knew we were cheating? She was like, yeah, but y'all were good kids. I just let y'all.
Yeah, she thought we were funny and shit. She liked me because my hats.
She like, oh, hey, hold on. We got to tell this story.
Say that one, Bill. We'll say that one.
Yeah, I got it, man. We done made it through enough information.
Yeah, I got to dip in a little bit. See, go on, tell it, bro. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna save it. I want to talk about this 70% shit with the world.
You talking about 70% of the world don't use tissue, bro.
That is don't use tissue.
Niggas.
That's what I say.
That can't be real.
Bro, it is absolutely true, bro. 70% of the world don't.
What the fuck do they use?
Now I do know some people. They got toilet water. I mean, they use the water.
Bidet.
No, everybody ain't using that shit, D.
I don't like that shit.
But that ain't true, bro. Because you think about COVID, you couldn't even buy tissue in the store.
Bro. But that's just America. It's the other world.
Exactly, bro. I know niggas who don't. Niggas who it's like they say like people don't use deodorant. We like the only people who use deodorant.
Well, y'all like the only niggas I know like y'all ass ashy. So I don't know. Whoa. Hey, no homo. Look, these niggas was roasting me, bro, because I was putting like lotion on in Vegas, bro. And these niggas roasted me because I put on my leg and I don't like dry skin. I get asthma. Y'all like y'all ass ashy. Fuck it. Don't clip that bitch. Hey, them Kansas City Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. Know the reference, T-Will.
How about them groupies?
Fuck it. Man, we ain't gonna say nothing about Big Bad and that damn frozen rain on that window. Fuck it. We're gonna roast or what? What y'all wanna roast? What the fuck? What we wanna do?
Bro, that was crazy, bro.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Hey, so let's move to this last topic real quick. Let's move to this last topic, man. The Drake lawsuit update. I know, Darryl, I know you wanted to talk about that. I would definitely like to hear your opinion on it for real.
I want to hear that shit too. But what you got to say?
But you can't say nothing else. Yeah. You can't say nothing else about shit. Like literally, you can't talk about ass. You can't say shit. You can't say nothing containing with bottom, nigga.
Man, y'all like y'all ass shit, nigga. Fuck y'all.
That don't even sound right.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, fuck. Hey, real G's fuck up sometimes, but y'all still like y'all ass niggas.
I know you trying to lean into it because that's what most jokesters do, but this ain't the one, dog.
Hey, well, fuck, nigga. Y'all niggas. Hey,
I know the method you using, but it ain't work.
Man, fuck
That's
y'all.
crazy, bro.
That is crazy work.
Paul, I wish Two was here. Man, shout out to Two. We need
Shout
him
out
right
to
now.
Two, man.
T Will got on a bow tie. We about to switch this subject. Fuck, nigga, y'all nigga ain't about to roast me. I'm about to find me a nigga to roast, nigga. This nigga on a Muslim bow tie.
He called me nigga rag a bow tie.
Nigga thought he had on soldier right.
Look,
Nigga got a handkerchief on.
it's always the
Fuck
nigga
it,
that's not.
nigga.
It's
Hey,
always
man,
the nigga that's not
hey,
saying nothing that get roasted.
Fucking T Will. Hey, nigga, you the sacrificial lambs. Nigga was roasting me, nigga. I had to
Y'all
find
seen them big ties in the 80s that they used to wear in the 70s? Like them
Man,
bitches used to be
big
extra
ass.
large?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's damn. That's crazy, bro.
See,
That's
Hey, but yeah, let's try to get out of here before 2 hours though. Let's hit this last subject.
Okay, the Drake lawsuit, right?
Yeah. So how you feel about this shit?
I think that shit crazy because it's like everything Drake is asking for, right? For one, the label can ask the same thing back. So if Drake gets granted those things, the label can potentially, and I know they will, ask the same information from Drake, and they have to provide that. And I'm gonna just start with this
state
topic
the
here.
information. What you talking about? Some
Okay,
substance, yeah.
like so Drake demanded any information about Kendrick Lamar, first his record contract. Secondly,
They would already have that. They already have that information though.
Who?
The label. UMG.
Oh yeah. No, I'm saying Drake is asking the label to provide that to him and his legal team.
Right.
That they're asking him to provide. They're asking the label to provide any information in regards to any domestic violence abuse records that have been hidden.
Yep.
They're asking to provide that. They're also asking for what's the last one from Kendrick Lamar? They're asking his birth the birth records, like far as paternity tests on his children. Yep. He's even going that far as to asking in regards of that. So my biggest thing is, one, Drake can ask that. That's cool. But now it went from him suing UMG to it's kind of trying to like be aimed towards Kendrick Lamar. And I don't know if Drake is doing that far as like getting back at Kendrick Lamar. He's that pissed off, or, you know, because everybody at first it was a big thing about Drake suing, going against the label. But now it looks like the nigga just want revenge, and he just want any and all type of dirt on Kendrick Lamar to say, "Hi, I wasn't lying," right? But that also leaves room for UMG to ask for, or Kendrick Lamar and UMG to ask for Drake's record contract. And I don't know if it's true, but it came out that 360 did, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said, but they say he not in the 360, but yeah. But that's the thing.
I don't know
though,
if that information is true, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I don't think UMG already has all this information about Drake, so
that's true. But they technically can't provide it to like on public record, if that makes sense, because it's like it's like confidentiality.
Well, you don't think it's an issue that UMG redacted like most of that the paperwork that they gave to the attorneys?
I think that's good lawyer work. Cause look, you can give the paperwork, but you can redact information and like certain sensible information. I think that was great lawyer work.
But you still got to give it up, though. You still got to give it up.
But you can redact it.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, apparently, they still got to get that information up. Like, they still got to get the information up. So, but
they didn't even. I don't even think they fought to not give it up. I just think they gave it up and just redacted majority of it. That's kind of like how like the FBI released files that's from like the MLK files from like 30 years ago. Or
okay,
like
so
40, 50.
How do you feel about them saying that Kendrick signed a deal 3 days before Euphoria dropped?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
They say he signed a deal 3 days before Euphoria dropped.
They said he just
explain that, Smooth. I ain't heard that. Now I say it.
So, let me pull it up for you.
Ooh, that's nice now. My boy got that bag like nigga. I finna, but no, hold on. He been had the label deal though, right?
Hold on. I'm finna pull it up for you.
So are you possibly saying that they may have colluded?
colluded.
And say, look,
That's what
if you're gonna do this, we'll do this. Maybe.
Well, I mean, he asking for a lot of shit though. He asked for like emails and all that shit.
paternity
From what I
test.
read.
Like he want to make sure them little kids is his.
Hold on. I got so much shit up in this motherfucker.
But then, well, while you looking for that, Smooth, I'm just gonna get back to my point. It leads UMG to ask for so much information from Drake. Like you asking for paternity tests. I can ask all the paternity tests, all the cases that you had against every woman known.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I think you got to think about it from Drake's legal side. If you asking for all this information about Kendrick, you already know that that's in turn going to be asked from you. So I think in a lot of ways, Drake is like already saying like, shit, my slate is clean. Like,
I don't think that's what Drake's saying.
Well,
I think
you think he that arrogant?
Yes.
I don't think
check me out though. Check me out. I think the thing is that Drake is trying to point the finger first. If he can find some type of dirt on Kendrick Lamar, he can possibly exploit that, right? He could, in a sense, he could do, like, say, for instance, he found out domestic violence. He said, see, I told y'all this nigga was lying the whole time. Oh, then he can make a song about it. You get what I'm saying? That's some shit, though, for real. That can bring that nigga back. Like, oh, this nigga lied on me, but this nigga really got DV charges. Or this nigga kid really ain't his motherfucking kid. Like, I told y'all this shit. So, technically, I really won the battle. That's what Drake trying to prove. It's a sense that Drake feels like maybe UMG won't ask him the things that he's asking from Kendrick Lamar because he's suing UMG and not Kendrick Lamar.
So Darryl, to just expand on that, like it's like, you know, a good bit or whatever, just from a legal standpoint, I mean, you know, I took criminal justice, so mine is
yeah, go ahead, Dink.
Now, mine very basic, but you saying that if Drake asked for that stuff, Kendrick won't ask for that though.
Well, because Kendrick not suing him. UMG
that's what I'm saying.
Is
so
suing
it really
him.
wouldn't be no. If he asked that, he'd have to start a whole new lawsuit.
Okay, so here's the theory. Kendrick Lamar signed a new contract with UMG 3 days before releasing Euphoria. The new theory is that Interscope Records was stupid enough to place certain stipulations in Kendrick Lamar's contract that not only incentivize him to engage in the rap battle with Drake, but would also reward him following the rap battle, which is why the documents from Kendrick's team came in heavily redacted. Kendrick's contract could also contain language that proves Drake's legal team's allegation of UMG had the authority to alter, edit, remove Kendrick Lamar's music and related works. Thereby, UMG was fully capable of stopping defamatory statements and Not Like Us from being published and promoted, which they failed to do.
I thought, but he been signed that record deal though.
They say he signed it April the 27th. April 27th, and the song came out 3 days later.
So what was he doing? What was his record status before then?
Nigga probably got a crazy bag to get at Drake.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. And then what's even crazier is the nowhere to hide. The nowhere to hide shit that's came about.
Oh yeah, the nowhere to hide. You know what I mean? Anthony set up the plays.
Kojo.
Kojo.
Yeah, so apparently, like, you know, the guy Kojo, he basically the one who paid for all the bots. You know what I'm saying? And he got the money from UMG to pay for all these bots. And apparently the nigga was actually like he was running. And they had caught up. They finally caught up with him to subpoena him. How you feel about that? You don't think that's crazy?
My thing is, but it's just like with the what case that was? Is it the YNW Melly case, or they can subpoena him all he want, but by it being civil, he don't really have to show up. He could do all the different type of tasks.
I'm not asking you that though. I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you, why was he so hard to find to be subpoenaed?
Yeah, because I feel like he done work for Drake. If UMG is paying this guy and he's a contracted quote unquote,
but he's on Kendrick's team.
No, Kojo has his own like little business.
Yeah, I thought he kind of like a contractor.
Yeah, he's a contractor. He's a contract that UMG pays. So Drake knows the inner working by him being so close. He know that. You know the biggest thing is with labels is they contract they outsource everything, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
marketing, plays, radio
Right.
promotions, just
Yeah,
like
he wasn't an
being
employee
on the
of
radio.
Kendrick
That's
Lamar.
really payola.
Okay.
We can
Yeah.
pay for a #1 song. If you have $250,000, you can pay for a #1 song or a platinum song.
That's so crazy.
But Drake knows this, and he knows the guy, the Anthony nigga, because he's The Weeknd. He be with The Weeknd, the Kendrick quote unquote manager. So
Right.
he know, because I feel like Drake knows this guy. Like Drake
But
knows
that's what I'm saying-
Kojo.
But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. I think he got a lot of intel, bro.
He got a lot of intel
Like,
because I feel like he has used that particular guy.
Can I
I
ask you
think
something
50
though,
even
Smooth?
mentioned that. He
What's
said
up,
the
bro?
same thing Kendrick did, Drake did.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Can I ask something, Smooth? Like, all right, so like let's just say outside of the lawsuit. I mean, well, inside the lawsuit, as far as the details of, because everybody
Yep.
kind of know what's going on. Why is Drake suing? I mean, like, I know why he's suing, as far as like what the case is defamation.
Yep.
But like, I don't understand as a rapper why sue when I do understand that. You know, I mean, I understand
He
the
don't really
bond.
got nothing to lose. I feel, and then I feel like, oh, okay.
You gonna cut everybody off today, God.
That nigga on a mission today,
Hey,
Derek.
I'm excited
Nigga.
about this shit, boy.
My thing is, it do come like I don't like saying.
Asking the question again, though, Dink.
So what? So like inside of the lawsuit, we know about the inner works of the lawsuit and why he's actually suing. But mine is now far as the rapper.
Okay.
Why does it come to this point when some people say, well, he just made he lost the beef
Okay.
or stuff like that? Me, I'm more to the point where like, why are you suing? Because I think it's pointless.
Man,
At the
I
end
ain't gonna
of the
say
day,
that.
I mean, I'm asking. I'm just saying
If
me.
you-
I'm just saying me because it's a rap
If
battle.
you
That's
asking,
to me.
oh my bad.
Because to me, I'm asking the question, then I'm making my reason of asking the question to you, Will. And yeah, you can debunk it or whatever. But I'm just saying though, it's to me, it's at the end of the day, it's a rap battle. Niggas done said worse than pedophile about other niggas. So I understand that he's saying that it's some sort of collusion, but I mean, everybody think Drake got bots too. So I mean, and everybody, and then he had to fight the allegations of people writing his raps. So I mean, like, so what's the difference between a bot? So my thing is like, far as somebody that's a big fan, Drake, Kendrick, both of y'all boys. I'm a fan of both, but I'm not to that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm just a middleman and I'm looking at, I see the lawsuit and I see the lawsuit and I see both rappers, my thing is just, why not just take the loss? And you took the rap battle loss, but you taking the winning in life loss. I mean, W.
Yeah.
Not life, winning in life.
understand.
Nigga, cause Kendrick winning in life too, but I'm talking about winning as far as the #1 artist.
Nigga, this is the longest motherfucking question in the world.
No, I told you I was stating my point of why I'm asking the question too. Hey, nigga. Yeah, I'm going come over here.
Shit,
He got a bow tie.
That's crazy, bro. Nick, are we packing them up, bro?
Nah, we gonna pack him.
yeah, packed up twice.
Hey,
But so I mean, I just want somebody.
Julio, I fuck with
I
it,
mess
bro.
with it
I
too,
like
man.
it. I like
mess
it a
with
lot.
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'ma keep it
I like
going.
that shit. Somebody actually would be wearing that bitch. But no,
Well,
I
I think-
actually like that bitch.
I think
But just kind of give me that insight. I
I
just
think
wanna
for me,
know.
I think it's I definitely think maybe it's like 75% pride. I think it's 75% pride for sure. And then, but when you got, I think he would have been comfortable with the loss if he wasn't in negotiations for, a bigger contract. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a little bit deeper than just taking the loss because, okay, I could take my loss. I could take my, what's the saying? I could take it to the chin. I could just be done with it.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is. But I think if I'm in negotiation for a new contract and then I get information from analytics from people inside the business that say, hey, man, bro, this is what they did to you. I'm going to say, fuck the people. I'm going to say, fuck the people in the crowd. Fuck the fans. Fuck all y'all.
It's bigger than y'all.
Y'all don't understand. Like we talking about $1 billion potentially. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, however that math is. Niggas who we not gonna understand
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? So Twitter and everybody not gonna understand. So I think that 25% is like where it's like, bro, nah, I gotta
I gotta
Yeah, I
go
gotta
get
go for
that.
I
mine.
gotta go.
And that's why I said I ain't even mad at him for doing it, you know. So I
I
understand.
gotta go get
And
that
then,
money,
like,
man.
I think
I'm-
even in negotiations,
I would probably.
I was just gonna say this last point. I was gonna say even in negotiations, they could probably, you know, people gonna always try to do what work. They're gonna when they come to negotiations, people are always gonna try to, you know, make it fall into their favor. And so who knows that because of this battle, because he's so called lost or whatever, they probably could have been like, well, your value ain't what it was, and so we can justify why we gonna give you this under number. And you know this and Drake like no y'all ain't doing it like that because now I'm finding out y'all I got other information on you know how y'all did me on the business side of things. So forget the fans; they don't know what's going on because at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on with their contracts, their business, their
And Drake's legal team is some sharks too. I
exactly.
mean, like,
Right.
like they know business.
So we don't know
Exactly.
what's
Like
going on.
people brag. People in the industry brag about how amazing of a business squad that he's assembled. You know what I mean? So if they taking it this far, they got something.
Exactly. And that's the thing
got
too.
something.
Like that's a really important point, bro, because a lot of this is them. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of this. His legal team is telling him, no, bro, you have a case.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't
Yes.
just doing this to be
But
doing
they have
it.
to win it too, though.
Well, I mean, they don't got to win it for them to get paid. I'm pretty sure they got retainers. But I'm saying though, information presented, that was like, bro, nah, bro, fuck what everybody's saying. You got a legitimate case.
So I ain't gonna lie, I needed to hear that because I heard that before, but I was still kind of trying to figure out like, all right, boom, boom, boom. And that's why I asked you the question. Because to me, now hearing that from that perspective, like I won't give a fuck about what you I got to say. I said, yeah, I
Because here's the crazy part. What if like his legal team? I know Drake is like, okay, what if I do all this and lose? Like then I'm a loser twice.
Yeah.
So it's like
I don't think so.
But then check this out. That's why I think he's asking for all that information because if he does lose twice, and if he can prove just one thing that he says in the rap battle, it'll kind of make him look credible, right? And then the thing is, I feel like it's the thing that Drake didn't like that he lost and the way that he lost. And to me, it's like he's being a sore loser. But then it's like, okay, you try to fuck my name up, you try to fuck my career up. Let me find some dirt on you and try to fuck you up. You get what I mean? Like so.
Well, I don't think that's a sore loser though.
But no,
They go back to
it
what
ain't a
Smooth
sore
was
loser,
saying,
but it's
75% pride. You know, that's basically what it is.
and let's just say for instance, right? Let's just say it comes out that those kids are he does provide the paternity test, and those kids are not his. That's a win. Let's say it comes out with domestic violence, right? That can be quote unquote a win, depending on how Drake spins it, right? So why are you asking for that information when you're saying UMG defamed you? But why is that information? You get what I mean? Why does that have anything to do with defamation? What this nigga got going on now?
Y'all all seen that picture of Kendrick squatted down in them dirty forces? He beat the hell out of Whitney. I know he did. He did, bro. Kendrick bag, bro. If you see Kendrick in that picture, he's capable of anything.
He's talking about the teenage picture, like he about 18 at the wall. I know he's talking
bro. He is capable of anything. Keep him out of your house. Keep him away from your kids. Keep him away from your girl. Keep that dude, that young man. I ain't talking about Kendrick right now. I'm talking about that nigga. Keep that nigga away from all your possessions. I'm telling you.
Like he in Haywood, don't
man. Hey, stay away from that nigga.
Hey, nigga was on Brazil Street.
Man, stay away from that nigga.
That nigga was in.
Stay away from that nigga.
And so
that nigga, he's different.
And my biggest thing is
CW.
Now, but if he can't prove none of that, if none of that comes back, that shit still look bad, right? So Drake has three things to his quote unquote advantage, right? First off, I'm gonna see if these kids really your goddamn kids. Really, that shouldn't even be no guy. What that got to do with defamation? My motherfucking
But
kids.
listen though, but that's what I'm saying though. I think that's the lawyer side of it.
Yeah. That's why I say I
that's
think
the
it's good
lawyer
lawyer.
side of it. Yeah.
And, okay, so then the three things is right. He has the paternity test. The second thing is we got domestic violence. If we can't prove none of this shit right here, not in court, but in the perception of public perception, right? In the court of public perception. We can't prove this. All right, you didn't beat her, them your real kids. Cool. Now let's prove these motherfucking bots. This how you really won. So I feel like even if he lose the lawsuit and he prove one of these motherfucking points,
he just want one of them.
He just want one of them.
And the thing about him wanting one of them is because I don't even really know if it's about pride, because like he really walked into a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
If one of those things come back true, he really walked into a lose-lose situation because nobody cared.
Exactly.
Nobody cared if he was telling the truth.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of just gonna give him like I said, that's where it ain't even about pride. It's just like, damn, like, bro, I made it this far, but nobody cared to believe if I was really telling the truth.
And now, and then this one other point too.
Hold on, rewind that. What you mean? Who didn't care?
The fans.
The fans.
In the court of public
The
opinion.
fan.
No, I'm saying who you saying that? Who you speaking on?
Drake.
You said Drake. Okay.
Like those things that like they are just presented. Like he said, like if it's just one of those things, that can make you be in your mind like, damn, bro, like nigga, I walked into this bitch a lose-lose. Y'all didn't care what it was that I knew about this man that I was telling the truth. Y'all just want
to see me on the cross, really. And then now let me. Okay, here's the other side, right? Technically, UMG can ask Drake for all the information that he's asking for.
No,
they can. Yeah, they can. Because Discovery.
Not if they're not suing.
No. Even if you're not suing, you still have information because you have to go through Discovery as well. So if I go through Discovery, I get to discover you, and I get the interrogatories.
I think if you talk about it in like a criminal case or something.
No. It's the same way. It's just no criminal charges. So you got the same, like, so I can discover on you too. So UMG can ask Drake for anything in regards to the daughters, anything outside children, any paternity test that he has taken. They can ask for his contract.
but that's the only thing though.
They can ask for his contract, and they can ask for if he has information on botting himself.
But
there, I'm being honest with you. I don't think they can. Unless, I'm telling you, I think it got to be a whole new lawsuit on their end to get that type of information.
Because look, this lawsuit ain't even about paternity test.
Ask ChatGPT real quick, bro.
Yeah, ask ChatGPT. It's Discovery, Interrogatory, and it's another one. What's it called? What's the fuck it's called?
Unless
ask you this.
Hold on, Smooth, my bad. Can I ask you this? Is they countersuing him?
They could possibly.
No, I'm asking you. Are they countersuing?
No. They're not countersuing.
They ain't nothing to ask for. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But they can ask for things.
Yeah, if they countersue, but they're not countersuing.
No. Even if you're not countersuing, like so if I bring a lawsuit to, so say for instance, if I bring a lawsuit to somebody, right? They have the right to ask me for information too. Like basically saying, do you have information about botting streams? Do you have information about these daughters that he said you had? Do you have information, let's just say, of dealing with underage girls? Anybody in your camp? They can ask for all that, because if that's the case,
I think you're getting confused with.
No. Because they have to prove their case too, Dink. They have to prove.
No. That's what I'm telling you. So a defendant really don't never have to prove. Who is it?
Young Thug and
man, I can't stand this nigga, man.
I can't even see it, man.
The fuck this nigga got on, man?
Fashion, man.
So,
but Dink, they have to prove their case. They have to prove that they wasn't defamation.
This is what ChatGPT says.
Hold on. So I don't think defendants in court don't have to prove if they innocent or not. They just got to prove that you got the in criminal court, you ain't have to prove nothing. You just got to their job is to prove to show that they whatever evidence they got it illegally. I forgot the term.
Let Bill run
let
it
Bill
down.
say.
All right, here we go. Discovery process in civil cases. In U.S. civil lawsuits, both parties can request information from other side during discovery. This can include documents, contracts, communication, and personal records, but only if they're relevant to the claims or defenses in the case.
So they don't have to countersue?
No,
No,
That's crazy.
Because look, you got to think they have to prove
Why
that
you
they
got
did.
it IT?
And look,
Shit, facts.
Look.
Hey, I did make my disclaimer though that shit I may be wrong, but I was just like, damn, but that shit crazy.
But no, Discovery, because they still have to prove that they didn't defame Drake. So they need all the information. So if anything Kendrick Lamar said, say for instance, give us information that you didn't have knowledge that somebody in your camp dealt with any type of females under this age or such and such. They can do that because they have to prove to themselves or prove to the court that they didn't defame.
I think the only thing that kind of like just messes with your point there is the fact that like if he has a legal team that's to this stature, they've already made sure that everything, all the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed. Like they've made sure all the bases.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
But okay, you don't want to say that. But we're intelligent people here, bro. You could be a fan, but we talk. It's just us talking, bro. You cannot tell me that you don't think that a nigga worth $500 million to $1 billion has a legal team that is not going to have all the bases covered.
And I'm gonna give you the other side. That's just like P Diddy bringing a lawsuit to Diageo, and he had that shit in his closet. It's like lawyers can hype you up to do anything, but everybody has a skeleton in their closet that you can dig up.
But that's different though. That's different though. We're not talking about a nigga who got those type of what's college in this. This has been going on for multiple years. This just ain't pop up out of nowhere. This has been going on for about 2 years now, going on 2 years, and everything has been revealed. We've seen it all. The what's the nigga name? The Prince of Egypt, that was running on Twitter at one point.
Ebony. Oh, you talking about with the Drake? Okay, yeah.
We've had all these scandals that are supposedly.
But we don't. Okay, so with Discovery, right? With Discovery, they can get.
Okay. Bill, what else you about to say about you about to read something else?
That was it.
But the thing is, okay, Bill.
Oh my God, I got a dip too, y'all.
Love, guys.
Shit, man, right here, bro.
Hold on.
Go tell them there.
Okay, so with Discovery, right? They have the right to ask for anything to prove their case. So if the judge grants Drake the right to get the paternity test and the right to get domestic violence charges, the defense has the same rights to ask for all that information on Drake. So any what it is, disclosures that you have people sign, agreements, any of those that you got anybody sign
NDAs and shit like that.
NDAs, so non-disclosure agreements, anybody you paid off or any kids that you're hiding or that you have knowledge of, you took paternity tests of, they can ask for all of that. So it's this. And I'm not saying his lawyer or Drake has anything to hide, but I'm just saying when you go through Discovery, they have the chance to ask the same information that you're asking for. So I ain't saying his lawyer team ain't good, but that's just the only point I'm making. Drake is leaving himself open, and that's how the 360 quote unquote deal came out. Cause they got to ask for your contract too.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
You know,
I see
and now everybody say, "Oh, damn, nigga, you signed 400 million, got 360." I went smooth. It's like, hey, that's cool, shit. But it's like, do you own your shit? You don't even own your shit, and you talking ownership.
Yeah,
you exposed.
Yeah, I mean that ownership shit. That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
that's a whole different conversation. But man, look, this was a great podcast, man. Like we We made up for last week.
Yeah.
Amazing. We made up for last week. Amazing.
You should
Real,
just keep it in the
real.
archives though, the old one, the last week's one, just to
Oh well, I mean, it's in the archive. I've been dropping little clips,
Yeah,
but that bitch won't ever get released.
Yeah.
No night was trash, man.
Nigga, please don't. After the stuff I said about, whatever. No, please don't.
Don't even
Please
press.
don't. Hey, another USB to put in the safe. Thank God. Another.
Hey,
Big zooming in on
look at
himself.
Zoomed in on that damn. I don't know. He got a boat.
Man, that was a great episode, man.
Yes,
For
sir.
real.
Hey,
All right, y'all.
All right, man.
I'll let y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, Derek, don't ever prove me like wrong again on live. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if I'm wrong, you say dink. We'll talk later, nigga. You hear me? You hear me? All right, y'all, boys.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.